Two, what up? Hello. What's going on? What up, y'all? What up? What up? Y'all can hear me? Let me get a sound check. You said I'm late. No sound. Oh, you can hear me now? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, man, busy morning. I thought I was gonna be able to go live this morning, but it didn't work out that way. Let me put this up to the top. What's up, Mario? What up, what up, Rock Media? Jerome Jones, what up? WBSP, what up? Where's the place to finance? Where's the place to finance a truck from? There's a couple dealerships, man. Aero Trucks, MAC, Select Trucks, Bulldogs. There's a few of them. You know, they all got trucks. You just got to figure out which one got the truck that you want. Appreciate the super chat, Tony Smith. Paper City Kings, what up? Momentum, what up? Watson, what's up? Walby, Cena, what's going on? Ethan Randall, yeah, I'm brokering now, man. What's going on? Give out loads of free information while other truckers are charging for it. Yeah, we'll talk about that too. Adrian, what up? One man, what up? What up, A plus? I ain't seen you in a while, A plus. You all right? Yeah, man. Pretty busy. Pretty busy. I'm started. The YouTube is just I just don't be having time, man. Tied up. Brandon, what up? Yeah, I called you earlier. Trucker J72, what's going on? Rob Tor, what up? Yeah, shoot me an email. Appreciate it, Ace, for the $5 super chat. We bring you in. Watch.
What's up? What's up?
The man, the man. The man
What's
everybody
going
want to see.
on? Man, I don't know why, man. I ain't doing too much over here, man.
Yeah, a lot of people got your name in their mouth. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff out here, man. Crazy stuff out here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure
man.
is. See, Denise, what's going on? First time catching it live. You're inspiration. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you watching the videos. But yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you, do your thing. I'll talk about, whatever I talk about later on. Um,
Man, I mean, I'm still trying to see, all the, I guess, backlash or responses, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I definitely didn't expect, what happened to happen, but you know, and this is kind of something I talked to you about, and Calvin Leak a little bit about too, about doing this video, and whether I should, you know, I guess how I should go about it, because it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? This happened a long time ago, so I try to put it out as best as I could, and I still feel like I didn't do, the best of job, but um, and the whole point was just to warn people. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was all about, just to warn people. So people think I got trying to get something out of it. Like I'm getting out of trucking. Like I've been talking to people about getting off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's the last thing I want to do is try to, clout chase off of somebody and this and that. Like it's just to warn people. When I saw OG Ricky's video and Trucker Named Jay's video, when that whole thing dropped, you know what I'm saying, about the hated one, you know, um, it's the same thing, because it's like I saw the video, I saw what they were saying, and I chose basically to ignore it. And I
mm,
see a lot of people now. I made my video, and it's like people see it and they're like, "Oh, I'm not sure if this is legit, or I'm not sure, how much truth could be in this." Which I understand to a certain extent, but I mean, damn, I'm not even sure if it was worth me doing it if people still, you know, I don't know, but it was just to warn people, man. That's it. That was it. You know what I'm saying? So,
well,
um,
information, you already know. Information you take from it, and you put in your situation, the better. But there's a lot of YouTube content out here, or people are charged for information. Some people agree with it, some people don't. I'm not really interested in charging for information. There's a few other guys out here that don't charge. Should I be charging? I could probably make a lot of money if I did charge, but um, I don't want you know people to take the information I put out there, and be like, oh, well, I failed, and then just like what Trucker Named Jay did last night on his live, or yesterday on his live. You gotta take action. I could put the information out there, and, I could put it out there, but you still got to take action. I can't hold your hand in this. I could just tell you how I did it. You know, um, so as far as putting out information like that, and you made a pay. How much you charge you? Like $600 or something like that.
500.
$500 for information. I
Yeah.
mean, most of the
Well,
stuff. Did you learn from it? Any of it? Oh,
I
cause
learned a lot. I
you,
definitely learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I think it was worth it. I still think it was worth it. Not now. Hold on. Not all the extra BS that goes along with it, but as far as knowledge and trucking, I think it was worth it. You know what I'm saying?
but could you have learned that information from videos that was free?
I would say, yeah, probably. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I think one of the biggest things I factored in, why I pulled the trigger on it was, not just the knowledge, but also having um his contact information for for plans, because yeah, I can go on channels and get information, which, like I said in my video, I did for a long time before I even got into trucking. But to be able to give someone my situation and kind of say, hey, I can see, this option, I can go this route, like, what do you think? And that's a whole different type of situation. So yeah, I mean, absolutely, I could have become my own operator just off of YouTube knowledge. Just there's tons of free information out there, you know what I'm saying? um or even not even paying, even like what, when me and you have conversations, or whoever else, you know what I'm saying, a few other people on YouTube. I don't pay y'all, but y'all give me a lot of good information, a lot of advice, and all types of stuff. So it's definitely not, it's definitely not required or necessary to pay someone.
But
Not at all.
like I said, the information is out there, but the true information is self education. You gotta learn some of this stuff on your own. Like I said, you can't follow somebody's format exactly how they did it, because there's always going to be somebody else's background, whether it's, they got, different kind of money, different kind of credit. A lot of things factor. Everybody got different bills, so like I never paid for no information, but I took L's from that. They could I could have paid for information and skipped some of the L's, but I didn't. So I took L's. Lost a lot of money, and we got back up, and just like you get knocked out, you get back up and you fight again. Um, so I took that route. That's something. We can go live about this, but that's something that somebody can learn from, with what you went through, and paying for information just because I don't know what was the reason that led you to that individual. Um, whether it was his subscriber count, or was he a popular dude on YouTube, or is his knowledge,
I mean, I'll tell you right now, because I'm not ashamed of it or nothing, but at the time it seemed like, um from what was presented on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, um he was he it was a combination of him being one of the most successful in terms of YouTuber trucker, you know. Now, and that was just my perception at the time. I don't know if it's true at this present moment, you know what I'm saying? Like now in my mindset, everything I learned, I don't know if that's necessarily true, him being as successful as I thought he was, but I thought he's had fleets for years and years and years, and been doing this, and so I thought, hey, he's, it's a pretty good, I thought he was a pretty good person to link up with. So that was the biggest thing for me. I didn't see anyone else on YouTube as successful, in my opinion, as him. Now, like I said, I don't know if that's necessarily true, given all I know now, but that was just my mindset at the time of why I did that.
yeah. I mean, I guess it's a learning, trial and error. Um, paying for information. I don't know. I don't think Leak didn't. You've been doing this since the dark ages, so there was no YouTube to pay for information. You had to pull up to
What's
your
up?
dad.
What you talking
but
about now?
uh,
I
but
will, I will, I will say something though, and I want to do a whole video on this, but I figured let me just say it on here real quick. Paying for information. I think, like what you said, Cooley. You didn't necessarily pay, but you had to pay in other ways.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying, by mistakes and stuff. And in my opinion, you're gonna have to pay one way or another. It don't
yeah,
matter.
yeah, that's
Even
true.
on YouTube, even on I say I don't have ads on my channel, and so in a way, if you have ads on your channel, you're paying your time to sit through that ad. But at the same time, I don't have ad. You still got to pay attention to my channel. You're paying attention. You know what I'm saying? What's your time worth to watch somebody on YouTube? So I feel like you're always paying one way or another. You know what I'm saying? You're always paying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Most definitely. I mean, you got anything to say about that Leak? Or you frozen?
Oh, Lee gave me the stank face.
Nah, I think you frozen.
Oh
Uh,
shit. Okay.
that's all right. That phone coming in the mail, man.
But yeah, like I don't have anyone against people. Whatever they're doing, that's them. But that's kind of my opinion about paying. It's just like, yeah, I could do it. Okay, go ahead, Lee. You want to say something? Oh, bad man.
Nah, I wasn't saying that. I'm dipping in and out. So if you see something, I'm dipping in and out discussing the load. I'm letting
Oh,
you. I'll I'll jump in when I can jump in.
yeah. But yeah, as far as like getting your hand held and all that type of stuff, I feel like it's a definite, a massive advantage to have someone as a resource to reach out to and to help and to mentor. You know, I got a mentor in real estate as well, and he's helped me out a lot with what I got going on. So mentorship is definitely very, very, very important in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And kind of going back to what you're talking about, you don't necessarily need to pay to get mentored. You know, but it's a definite advantage to having one. You know what I'm saying? If they're not trying to rip you off or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, just gotta find the right people, man, and you know, you can tell what people talking about, who got good information and who gonna help you out. Is he frozen again? Um, but as far as the conversation about paying for information, I guess people got different views on it. Like I said, I didn't do that. It's very rare you see me pay for information. Um, I rather self teach myself, you know, and hopefully hopefully the damage ain't too bad. But
Yeah,
somebody had a question. Where is it at? Self teaching, researching the best method, hands down. Yeah, like I said, self teaching. That's the best method to me too.
yeah. Yeah, I would kind of lean more. What up, Brandon?
Bro.
Much,
Boy.
man.
Oh man, your service messed up, man. But see,
Bro, it's on 80.
huh?
I'm on 80 in the mountains.
Man,
Mm,
you gonna get on the live and you in the mountains.
he's out there in my home.
On
That's my
my
home area over there.
Let's go. But
Brandon,
yeah, see Denise, there it was.
what's
L's
that?
that I took, and man, y'all know the L's I took, and that was an L that I took when I bought that truck, that first truck, that white truck. It was a white Kenworth I bought, and what was it? It was a white truck that I got with the deal through the carrier I was leased on to, and that was an L. But the way I recruit from that L was I was stomping on the presidents and the dealership's neck to get me another truck because I ain't stopped with it. I threatened them with a lawsuit and whatnot. But that's how I got the blue truck, pretty much. But you can watch the video about that. That was an L, because I lost a lot of revenue with that truck being in the shop. But that was a true L, but that was the biggest L. There was times where I had to go X amount of places and get doing it for the low. That was an L. But I had to get where I needed to go. I mean, it's just different kinds of things where I took L's at. I lost a lot of money in this business. If you will lose a lot of money in this trucking business. You will lose a lot of money in any business. Um, but the best way when you lose money like that is learning from it and not letting it happen again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man. Yeah, I mean that's yeah. It's definitely I would lean more towards that type of stuff. You know, it's kind of like HT talks about. You know, follow your own opinion type stuff. You
Yeah,
know, I'm
most definitely. But
yeah, like I'm
go ahead.
no, I'm always I love that saying, man, because it's so true. Like even in the mentorship program, I did take a lot of suggestions and this and that, but at the end of the day, you know, I got to make my own. It's like when I was talking to you, Cooley, I was still talking to you when he was like, "Oh, don't be talking to no other, YouTuber and this and that." Like I'm still, So I see it's definitely value in following your own advice and trying to figure out what's best for yourself. So
Yeah.
Shout out to trucker named Jay, man. You know, he popped that video last night, man. You know, um, cause I guess he didn't hear part or he didn't know part of whatever was going on. You know, it's one thing. Me and Eric was talking about this earlier. It's one thing to be a mentor. You know, yeah, come under my wing. I'm gonna show you some stuff or whatever. Was it echoing?
It's fixed.
Speaking of.
Speaking of,
Anyway,
go ahead. Go on. Bring it.
I'll let you say that.
No, go on. Go on.
It is one thing to like get somebody and take them under their wing and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take you in. I'm gonna show you some stuff or whatever, and versus somebody saying, I'm gonna coach you and stuff like that, or train you to do it the way it should be done or whatever. I think, like Eric was saying to me this morning, there's a difference in that. But what people was getting lost in is like, to me, the way this is coming across with SoCal is this: like, you're kind of like bullying people, like it's something like this. Like, I don't like people with no experience or something. They might have a couple of people that's been driving trucks for a while, but it's like it just sounds weird as hell, man. When you're out there, you're coaching somebody, you're showing somebody something, but no, you don't talk to HT Logistics, or someone make it look bad for you, or whatever the case may be. Don't shout out, call me Cooley. Hey, how the hell does that even sound? That is even like, who if he's doing that, who does that, man?
Yeah.
Like what part of the game is that? I don't get mad when somebody say, when you say Cooley or whoever. So what? like like, damn, you can't get information from somebody else. What's the problem here?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
crazy.
So you can't be the only one walking the face of the earth with all the information. I know he tries to say that in his videos, in the intros. Like, no, you're not the only dude on the face of the earth with all the information. I mean, there's other people with other information, other types of information, whether it's, buying a truck, financing a truck, leasing trucks, whatever the case may be. I just find that's some oddball. That's odd, man, for somebody to do something like that to people. I don't care. I mean, if you're showing somebody something, you're showing somebody something. But if he goes somebody else and finds out other information, so what?
yeah,
What you mad about, or threatening somebody about?
I think the best thing is
You can't.
we talked about is that a true mentor is going to be the person that's going to say, okay, this is what I know, this is what I know. And then they're going to be, when you ask a question that they don't know, you're going to be like, I don't know the answer to that one. Let me find
Go over
somebody who
here.
does. And at that point, they find someone that can answer that question for you. Your mentors just guide you in the right way, gives you their information, and then says, I don't know the answer to that, but I know somebody that does. And when they don't allow you to find other people that does, because everybody's got an opinion, or they don't allow that, then that's not a mentor.
They're
It's
not a
not a
mentor.
mentor. It's not. And the problem is that there are a lot. I've been doing freight a long time as a broker, as a driver, and everything. But I'm going to be honest with you. If a reefer customer came to me and said, "Hey, I need some rates going from here to here and here," my first call is Cooley. I'm like, dude, I got nothing on this reefer stuff. I do oversized freight. What do I do? And it's just, I know where to go. The best mentors know where to send you to when they don't know. And when you run into people like that will guide you to somebody when you have a question and says, I want to do reefer trailer. How do I find out about that? They send you to the right people that are going to train you properly on that reefer. They don't hold you. They don't keep you tight. They don't hold you like that. Your true mentors are going to send you to the right people. And when they don't, that's a problem. That's a serious problem. I mean, and that's where we
Especially
were
being
talking earlier.
threatened and you being, threatened, bullied, or whatever the case may be. Uh, Jobs threatened. Nah, man, that's no mentor right there, man. He might be giving you information, but as far as stopping you from talking to or shouting out somebody else, making you take down videos, which you shouldn't have did. If it was me, I'd have, nah, it's my channel. I mean, you know, however that went. But nah, that shouldn't even been part of anything. So I find that kind of like, I don't know, a little disturbing. you know,
Yeah. No,
you
I
know.
I
So
mean I agree. That's why I had to
I
get
mean,
out. That's why I'm glad I had certain people to talk to about how to get out of that situation as much as I could talk about it. But um, yeah, I mean I agree. Looking back, and like I said in my video, I did do a lot of it to myself. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
um, I wish I hadn't have deleted any of those videos. You know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about Calvin. I wish I would have just made them private or something like that. But um, it's just kind of learning lessons. You know what I'm saying? But um,
So
crazy,
what?
man.
Somebody got a question for you, Watson. That
What's that?
question, that question right there, man.
Um,
On the watching
Getting out of
channel,
see.
YouTube
are
becomes
you getting
easier
out of the
thanks with the
industry? Good.
membership. You have a good setup with your own truck. Give it another thought and see what I'm saying. No, it's got nothing to do with the mentorship program. I'm out of the mentorship program. I'm making money, like good money. I'm still, I'm about to pick up right now, so it's got nothing to do with that. It's just uh I'm on something else, man. I'm on some Amish stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wanna do some different stuff. So I'm about to be a farmer. I'm about to get like 10 acres somewhere, and y'all might not ever see me again. So
That's
ain't
all
got
right,
nothing to
man.
do.
Whatever you
Yeah.
want to do, man, make it happen, man. If you want to get out, whatever the reason is, that's up to you, man. Whatever you do, man, I wish much success to you, man. So
No,
it's
I
up to
appreciate
you.
it, man. I got my
But
journal here too, where I wrote down. I didn't give trucking any more longer than 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Of being in it. The whole point of me getting into trucking was to raise capital to invest in real estate. That was the whole point. So I got money. I can invest in some real estate now. I'm getting out a little sooner than I expected, but you know, gonna keep it moving, man. Keep it moving.
what?
So,
But
How long were
my
you in?
question. Oh, there you go.
huh?
How long were you in? Were you in 5 years?
The army?
No. Trucking. You said 5 years, right? You wanted to do 5 years. How long were you in
I
driving?
wanted to do 5 years. I've been in it for about a year and a half. I mean, I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to dog the industry, but I just feel like it's super unnatural. I feel like it represents everything I'm against, really, honestly. And that's just on some personal stuff, but morally, ethically, it's just not aligned with what I'm trying to do. So it ain't got nothing to do with no.
Oh,
My man said, my man Momentum said, was you in a cult or what? Um,
A cult?
hmm. Talk
Define a
about
cult. Give me the
with so
definition of a cult. Hang
with
on.
SoCal, I guess.
It was pretty damn near like a cult, I would say. I mean,
this
seemed
this
like it. If I can't talk to nobody and this and that, and I can't comment on nobody's videos and share nothing, and I mean,
it's
Well, like
it.
I always said, when I first saw you, I was like, damn. I said, homeboy just look like he's scared to talk, man. Like he about to say something, but he ain't speaking, man. Like somebody got the gun to him or something, man. Like I don't know what the deal is, but dude look like he don't want to talk. So I guess it makes sense now.
This
yeah,
Like
because
this
like
you're about to say something, but you like stop, like go ahead and say what you gotta say, man. Like then here we go, like later on, like oh okay, we get it now.
yeah, I mean,
this
I had a lot of. Oh, is that Jay? Trucking with Jay or Jay?
Hmm?
but this
Nah, yeah.
Oh, trucker named Jay.
but that's trucking AJ, yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Huh?
What up?
Is that Jay or trucking with Jay?
Yeah.
Trucking with Jay. Trucker named Jay.
Oh, your joint messed up.
You need a couple more quarters, man.
Oh, it's bad when Calvin when Leak is bashing phones. Oh, that's bad. That's
I'm in a
bad,
good
man.
spot,
I ain't
man.
gonna lie.
I'm in a good spot today.
But
I think my plan got fixed. I don't know. I still want another phone. Matter of fact, I'm sitting in front of Verizon right now.
but
Might
my
walk in there.
question is for y'all guys, everybody that's in the chat. So the information that Great Break put out, or Calvin Leak put out, or I put out, does that information help? So if you can answer in the comment section, that information help. Because it's a lot of stuff I put out here. I can easily be
And,
charged.
and you know what? I was telling Watson this earlier. I got people that somebody called me the other day and said you know what, man, I underestimated you or whatever. Now he told me in my face probably like 2 years ago, and he paid me $500, and I didn't even want it all because I was just helping him out. He's like, you put out good information. He said, but I had unsubbed from you for whatever reason. There's a couple of people that unsubbed. You think I'm gonna get mad at them because they unsub for me?
Yeah.
They go. Or I see them on another person. Like I said, man, dudes be on some lunchroom shit, like ninth grader shit. Like cut it out, man. Like ain't even no need for that. I mean, so,
That's
but I
crazy.
mean, I got plenty of people that done said they don't watch the channel no more, but they still kick it with me on the phone or whatever. So, I ain't mad at them.
Shady
Yeah,
gas.
that was.
And so we got everybody in here. There's a lot of people that if you don't know who the Great Freight Sage Logic is, he's a freight broker. So make sure y'all sub to his channel. He got a lot of good information about freight brokers.
Yeah, I do. I do a lot. I used to be a driver too, so don't hold it against me. Don't hang up on me. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I used to be a driver and a carrier, and I'm a broker. And if you check out my channel, I'm being honest. I'm breaking everything down because I want carriers to be brokers, and I'll help anybody. Cooley called me today, helped him out. Calvin, well, his phone breaks up. I left a message for him. Did you get my message?
Damn, I still ain't did it. I've been
I see
booking
what I'm
lows,
talking
man.
about right there.
I'm
I'm like,
booking lows, man.
listen to my
Trying
message.
to, I'm trying to catch up to y'all.
Exactly. I just think it's a lot. If
I am gonna listen to it though.
what I'm learning about YouTube is you can either pay attention or you can pay for attention. And if you pay attention to the people that are putting out the information and take it in on a solo basis, you can really learn a lot. A lot of times there's a lot of smart people and they're all throwing stuff around because they all have different experience in things. So a lot of times you just have to listen on an individual level sometimes and gather up what they're saying. And if you don't know, like I do on my channel, and I'd send a link, but if somebody wanted me to make a video on something, all they had to do is send it to me. Just send me a video. I put my email out there. You can call me. I'll talk to people for hours, but it's just, I'm a talker. But I just think that a lot of the stuff that's going on is if people want answers and they want to pay attention, all they have to do is leave a comment on some of our videos saying, can you explain this? Can you explain this? Sometimes we're going to get some comments and they're not going to like what we say, but sometimes it just needs to be said. And I just think that there's a lot of potential for learning out here, and you don't have to pay for someone's attention. All you have to do is pay attention. And I think that's been, there's people out here that'll help.
Most definitely, yeah.
Pay attention to details.
Most definitely, yeah. Y'all send me emails. I respond to the emails as fast as I can. But most of y'all in here, I probably got an email from you guys. Dirty Broke, what up, man?
I got a question about that. Paying. I agree 100% what you just said.
Mhm.
My question is, would you consider Great Freight Stage Logistics? Would you consider paying for some type of mentorship, information, whatever?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So how I look at it is if you want me to train you to be a broker, I charge. I sit down with you, I train you, and I give on-the-job training. I'm training you. I'm responsible for what I'm giving you. I'm holding myself accountable for that information that I'm giving you. If it's wrong, I could be at fault, right? So when you leave me after training, I guarantee you're going to know your stuff. I have to be careful. because I won't let you leave until I know you know it and you can do it, and that's hands-on. So that's kind of like a schooling, a vocational school. Like I went to a vocational school in Buffalo, right? That's different. And that's where the wording is important. When you teach someone and you train them, there should be a fee because I'm giving you all of my attention now. You're mine, right? To mentor someone, I don't feel that should be training. When you grab somebody on a mentorship, you chose them to help them, right? You chose me and you want me to take individual. I agree with being paid for that. Because knowledge, let's face it, at some point, if it's free and everyone has it, what's it worth? Right? But if you're willing to mentor someone and just bring them up and you're not going to be held accountable for them, then you can't charge for that. And I do believe that that's what happened. He was not held accountable for he just said, here's what you're doing. How can you take money and not be held accountable? If I take your money, I'm accountable for what happens in regards to that. Like if you go out and rob a bank, I ain't accountable for that. But I'm accountable for what you do as a freight broker. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean,
Okay.
you don't think there's some type of accountability, just maybe informal through YouTube or whatever, with all this coming out now? I mean,
Am I accountable for the videos I make, you mean? I'm
no,
confused.
as far as my mentorship and everything that came out with that, I think there's some level of accountability that has happened, with his legitimacy of what he's got going on.
Correct. That's different. What I'm saying is that once he doesn't want accountability for that, right? He doesn't want to be held. I heard it. That's wrong because you took money. You took money. So now you are accountable for something. So when you're
my bad. I didn't mean to cut, but I didn't want to forget. This is one of my biggest things about this thing that my biggest thing about the whole thing is I don't feel like I necessarily it wasn't really about me. You know what I'm saying? It's about people out here that will scam to caution people, in particular SoCal. You know what I'm saying? So that was all, it didn't even have to do with me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are looking at me like a scam is in, hey, I got a mentorship program. I'll give you my phone number and you can call me anytime and there's no end date. And then you give them $500 the next month. All right, the program's over. Thanks. Have a good day.
Yeah, I don't believe the word mentorship should have a fee. I think that's where right?
Hold on, wait. Who getting 500? Hold on, who getting? I came in at the right time. Who getting 500, bro? Hold on, wait. So you saying?
Well, he did. They say he did restart it, huh? After you said all that.
Yeah. Just conveniently.
What a coincidence.
So you say you give somebody $500 for a month now? What? Huh?
No, it was $500. What'd you say?
I think he left.
Continuous.
Did he bounce? Did he get kicked?
Oh, I don't know what happened. He might have left.
Wow, SoCal has reach. He's gone.
500. Damn, dude. What you doing? Snipe his phone and shit?
No, but he was saying he paid $500 for a mentorship, and then the next month it was over.
But what did he gain from it?
He gained getting out of trucking.
I assume.
That's tough, bro. Hey, that's crazy, man.
I assume he got a little bit of stuff, because I was hearing them back and forth. Like I hear him, because I used to sit there and be in his comments and talk here and there, and then I heard Watson, right? And then especially on that truck, it was like he was making the truck sound as if like this truck here. He go, well, I just got a guy that got a truck that he paid $25,000 with a fresh overhaul, and then you keep listening to him talk, and then you keep listening to him talk. You know how you let somebody talk and they hang themselves while they talking, and then basically it's like, did he buy a truck with 400,000 miles on it with an overhaul? Or did he buy an 800,000 mile truck that had an overhaul 400,000 miles ago? like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, so it's like, He bought a truck for $25,000 that y'all paying 64. Well, yeah, he paid $25,000 for an 800,000-mile truck.
Okay,
Right.
he's back, so
You know,
you can ask
so that
him.
Hey, bro. So I'm trying to get
right.
a better understanding. So what did you pay? Like, what did you get off the 500 that you spent?
Yeah.
What did I get out of the 500?
Correct.
Yeah. Like, or let me ask you this: what did you think you were going to get? Let me ask that.
What did you
Uh,
gain out of it?
No,
what did
not what he gained, because we know what he gained. I want to know what he thought he was going to gain.
Oh, what he
That's a good
thought
question.
he was gonna get.
uh guidance in the industry? That was the biggest thing I thought I was going to gain from it.
So guidance from the industry. Did do
Guidance in the
you
industry.
did you not think that? And I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just asking the hard questions. Did you not think that you were capable in learning that on your own?
Uh, no, that's kind of what we talked about earlier. Paying up front versus learning it on your own. I mean,
Right, right.
um, I fully believe if you can uh learn from somebody and avoid a lot of mistakes, and that's very valuable. You know what I'm saying? So
But at the same time, you got to understand the mistakes are valuable in themselves as well.
yeah, I'm not discounting that at all. Yeah.
Right. My other question was, because I'm still trying to catch up. Did he approach you with this, or you went to him?
He advertised a mentorship program, and I reached out to him, emailed him, something like that.
$500. That's a lot of goddamn money, man. Cash almighty. So he pretty much took $500 just to tell you what to do.
No. Uh, did you watch the video?
I didn't watch the full video.
Yeah. In the
We
beginning, I said exactly, what I got out of the program, and I said earlier in this StreamYard, I still think it was worth it. Minus all the BS that came with it. But I mean, I got a truck. He
Mm.
he helped me structure my company in a really good way, and you know, uh, a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. But that was the biggest thing is that I got from it, and so yeah. I mean,
Oh, so you
So
feel
he
like
had
you
a
got
bunch
your
of
money's worth?
so he
no,
had a bunch of disclaimers that weren't on paper.
Yeah,
I
that's like them hidden fees when you get a cell phone.
Yeah,
no, I
yeah.
got
So,
I got my money's worth, and that's what I was saying earlier. It's a big misconception is I'm not saying I got necessarily ripped off. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the
Uh,
point of it. The point of it was to warn people about scammers like SoCal Trucker. So I don't personally think I got, at the end of the day, I think I came out on top still. I still got a truck right now. I'm selling. I make money off of it. I'm still working. So no, personally,
would you,
me, I didn't come out that bad
you didn't
compared to
come on that?
everyone else
so
that,
So hold on. So you saying that you didn't you feel like you got your money's worth, but you still saying that so would you recommend him to somebody else?
absolutely not.
Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying.
I think where it's at is like he got the info,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
that
he don't want
disclaimer
nobody else to
shit.
go through that bullshit.
Yeah, he went through some shit to get the info. So it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
But
for
you
sure.
can't
but
you can't talk to Cooley, you can't talk to Leak, you can't
yeah.
talk to this one, and you can't do this and you can't do
Did
that.
did he
That
give
kind
you
of
a
shit.
reason why he didn't want you talking to like other people?
Yeah, a big thing about loyalty, and we move in silence, and they're gonna be trying to get information about me through you and this and that, and so yeah,
Loyalty to loyalty to you or him because it was your money.
him.
So he was under the assumption that they like people are out to get him. I'm not trying. I'm trying to
Yeah,
understand his mindset.
yeah,
So he thinking that other fleet owners and brokers and people that are doing the same thing he's doing just on a different side of the country are trying to jeopardize his situation.
yeah. Because one of the big things was I can't post videos with
Mario.
the
Well,
company,
he gonna tell you.
my loads, how much I'm getting paid, where I'm going, none of
Yeah,
that because his
that's
thing was,
understandable.
well,
Hey,
yeah,
Mario, he helped them out, but he don't want nobody else to help him out. He don't want nobody else to talk to him. He don't want no even none of that stuff. That's the problem.
But
He got
this
what he
all
got
just,
out of it, but he
yeah.
still kind of had a leash on him, kind of sort of, So, yeah, I help you get your LLC. Yeah, I can help you get a truck, but you can't talk to nobody else but me. You know, shit like that. That's where the foolery come in.
The other part of it too was the fact that I was the one that came out on top, but then people that been following me and ended up signing up, they got the shit in the stick. So really, I feel like I was, and that's why I said in the video too, I was promoting some fake stuff because I really believed in it because he was doing it for me, but he wasn't necessarily doing the same thing for other people. You know what I'm saying? And that was,
Right.
that's
So,
I mean,
Jay, one sec. So, I think there's a little confusion even in the chat. Is you feel you got something out of it? Then why do you feel you're
yeah,
also?
that's what I'm trying to. Yeah.
and what?
Why do you also feel you got something out of it and yet you were still scammed? Like how? Why is it both?
It's kind of like a
He should just say
contradiction.
he got something out of it.
I didn't say I got scammed.
Okay, SoCal's you said SoCal is a scam artist, correct?
Yeah.
You did.
Why? Why? I think is the question. Why do you say that?
I mean, I can say it again, but when he says sign up for my program indefinitely and then next month ends it, is that not a scam?
Okay. No, we just wanted to know because there was some confusion in the chat that you were saying you got stuff out of it, and they didn't know what. They might not have caught the part, so then anybody else that was signing up for it. Does that make?
But didn't he take
Right.
money off the top of your rates?
Now that part I don't know where that money was going, but money was leaving. So he hooked me up with a company he knows to get me leased on under. You know what I'm saying? So it's not direct. I don't know. It might be. Who knows? Shit. But
he been posting little dispatch offices or broker offices or whatever that is. He been sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I know someone was taking money off the top. So I don't know who. I'm not gonna speak on that, but I don't know, man.
$500, man. That's if you like, in my personal opinion, if I'm legit trying to help somebody, even if I understand business is business, $500 is a lot of money. I don't give a fuck how much money I make. You know what I mean? So like, if you really are genuine and trying to help people in the way that you're presenting yourself to be, and I might charge you like $50 just to have some paperwork, just to say I charged you. But $500, that's a lot of money, man. That's just, I can't wrap my head around that. Just for some conversations.
I guess it's like I guess he helped him get the truck. What is that? That's a truck on a finance, or at least whatever it is. Whatever else he did, LLC and stuff like that. I guess the main issue is the chokehold shit that he was doing to him and maybe whoever else out there. One dude came on Joshua's live feed one night. I didn't even get in. He was just like, whatever he was saying, he was going off about him about something. So, but shoot, there's supposed to be more people out there that's got a issue. I don't know where they at, but if they out there,
that's crazy, man.
I guess they can step up.
I think the crazy thing for me also too is I think me and Cooley were talking about it earlier. Is like niggas is really getting caught up in the whole YouTube celebrity. So everybody wants to be in contact with a quote unquote YouTube celebrity, and so they willing to do some abnormal shit just to talk to these cats who are really just regular niggas behind the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's not gonna deny that. That's definitely part of it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's in everybody. Anybody talking. If you get seen, I saw your video, Jay. You said some people seeing you and stuff. I mean, it's definitely part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely part of it.
Yeah. But see, me, I'm never gonna let that. I'm always gonna be Jay. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm one fuck up away from being broke, from being, you know what I mean? So like to get in this mode where it's like, oh, I got X amount of subscribers, you should pay me just to talk to me. I ain't gonna never be that guy. That's just, I ain't knocking it, but that's just too much for me, man.
Yeah,
that's too much for me.
Yeah.
What's up, Mario?
Yeah,
now, you had to be, but you had to be in his deal a little longer than a month.
No, yeah, that's
You know,
I guess that's the confusion because it's separate. My situation is totally different than everybody else.
like I said, yeah, you was in it for a while. You got whatever you got out of it, but it was just the other unnecessary bull crap that came along with it that shouldn't even had to happen.
Right.
So, far as like I was saying earlier, you shouldn't be restricted on who you talk to, or who you can shout out, or what video you put out. On YouTube. That's the bogus shit right there.
Yeah, that shit sound like you pledging a fraternity.
Yeah.
But do you
So
but do you
you
think
got
do
what
you
you
think
got out of it, but that shit right there, nah, man.
do you think the cause of the mentorship is the reason why you're getting out of trucking?
No, no, I'm not even in the mentorship program right now.
I
I'm
mean,
on my own
I'm just saying
making
the
money.
effect, everything that happened. Is that why you getting out of trucking, or is this you just
Shouldn't
getting
have.
out because you believe in you just don't want to do it anymore?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. In terms of like the uh the the scam, the amount of people running scams out here is crazy. Always
So
trying to
that
get money from you.
so that affected
I
your
mean,
decision then.
Scams is trucking
absolutely.
and infinite in
As,
trucking, dude.
as far
Scams
as
is
the
infinite
industry as a whole,
everywhere.
Pretty much.
I mean, once you go
Well,
into the
I
word
think
business,
you
it's
know
everywhere.
you remind me of myself when I was in the beginning. I would have kept working at it. You had your truck. You had a truck way before I did. You got your truck straight out of Swift.
Yeah,
Straight
and to be
out of
honest with
Swift.
you, where you at right now, what you have learned, you probably in the best situation to move forward. Cause now
Yeah.
you know.
You got to think out you got to think outside like Eric was telling me earlier. You got to think outside the box. You can make money without being in that truck.
Sure can.
But it's your decision though, I mean, I'm just trying to give you some ideas, you know. You can still make money
absolutely.
without being in that truck.
That was my next step. Get my authority, moving somewhere, get my authority, and hiring a driver and everything like that. And you know, I've definitely looked at it, but it's not just the industry as a whole. It's just I think the industry is that way because it's built on a bunch of bullshit. I think, man. Why am I hauling prefabricated bathtubs from Washington State all the way to New York?
But why
You
are
know what I'm
you
saying?
the question is why are you in New York? I mean, why are you in Washington?
You getting them Landstar loads, huh?
I'm saying,
Yeah, I know it's coming out with that shit. Yeah.
To be honest, you really have, like we talked about this before, you have no business being out there. You don't need to be out there.
Not as a
You got
solo.
your truck
There's
is
no reason.
you have a truck over 800,000 miles on it, right? Or something like that. You don't need to be
yeah,
cross. You shouldn't be have to cross those mountains going over to Washington to make money. You could have made the same amount of money staying where regional or whatever.
I agree. Yeah, I
Let me
mean,
let me. I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
said
Go
it
ahead.
more so as you good, man. My bad. I said it more so as an example, just as a trucking industry as a whole. I don't think we need cars as human beings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think. Like I said,
You
it's
don't
it's
think we
crazy,
need
man. But
you don't think we need cars?
no, I don't.
But
Man, you
that,
never
but
lived
that,
up
but
here in Maine. I'll
your
tell you
He
that much.
said
transition.
he on some Amish shit.
So
So
what
your
we need,
transition.
horses
Yeah,
and buggies?
Hey bro,
Clubhouse horses and
you
buggies?
you
Your
lost me
trans,
there.
He said he on some Amish shit. So
but
I mean
you
I
gotta
respect it.
you gotta
I
understand
respect
his
it.
with the
situation though.
little triangle on the back
You,
of the buggy.
you came from Swift as a company driver, and then you saw the owner operator money. So 5,000 might seem like a lot of money to go to Washington, but that you're actually taking L's because you're traveling so far, and fuel and cost and stuff like that is coming out that 5,000 or whatever the case may be. So
Hold on.
that transition was a big step for you. I think you should stuck it out, man. You should kept it in there, stick it out, get the
Yeah,
authority.
man.
Remember I always said there's a good $5,000 truck or a $7,000 truck or a bad $7,000 truck. You run from Washington to New York for $7,000 or whatever. It's a bad $7,000 truck right there.
yeah.
Versus
I,
somebody that
I think one of the things too, and if you don't mind me asking a couple questions, I won't get. What state are you out of?
Florida.
Home, Florida. Okay. Has anybody ever gone over Soulclair? Anybody explain you lanes and rates and like regional running? Has anybody kind of gone over that with supply and demand and lanes and stuff? Have it sat you
Yeah,
down and
yeah,
said,
quite a
okay,
bit.
let's take a look at let's take a look at the DAT load board, and not just the load board, but we're going to take a look at the availability and the load availability in the trucks and stuff. Did they ever sit down and
Yeah, I
kind
mean,
of show you statewise?
I took a dispatcher training course and stuff pretty early on, and yeah, absolutely.
You've seen the maps where it'll show you like different colors, like green for a lot of freight and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Normally, heading out to Washington, if you're going to put somebody on those long runs, one, you try to put a team on it because they can bang them out and turn them around. But normally, a solo guy, Florida, with your age truck would be regional, and you try to run like a north-south area. Now, what I'm also hearing is you're actually are you looking to go as a minimalist?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay,
that was
so
the point
you're actually making a life change, basically, at this point. You're wanting to go minimalist.
Yeah.
And that's your goal. Okay. So it's basically, now I could be wrong here, but you've come out to the trucking world and got scammed and see the scams, and you're like, F this, I'm going to go back. I just want to go back.
You had the midlife crisis at 22. Shit.
Is that no? And I think that a lot of stuff is. I think that's where he's actually going with it. I don't think I think it was the kick in the teeth, basically. Is that true? You were more kicked in the teeth and you're like, I don't want to deal with these people. I want to be a millennial. Is that kind of where you're going with it?
Yeah, kind of sound like who phone ringing?
Cooley getting them lows. Somebody calling them.
No, he just
that won't me.
Mr. Black went mute, so it has to be him.
But yeah, absolutely, man.
My bad.
Just a life change, man. So that's all it is, man. I only said that example about Washington just to highlight how disconnected we are as a society, that you have to order prefabricated bathtubs from Washington to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, that goes back to my point about cars, but I don't ain't getting that. There ain't nothing with trucking, but
well, New York is a consumer state, so
that's just how the industry is, though.
Right. The industry actually, I talked about this in my video tonight. The industry actually goes from west to east. It comes in from ports from China when it's brought in, and it actually shifts from west to east. So go ahead.
You're not obligated. You're not obligated to do that, though. You do what you want to do. You know, you don't have to take those votes from Washington. I remember the time you was in Nebraska with blankets on. Like, what do you do in Nebraska, man? You don't need to be out there.
Still got my sleeping bag.
You only come out to places like this, like me right now, because you about to find something out real quick. Like I was telling Eric earlier, Cooley, like you don't need to be out here, man.
No, I mean, I agree, man. We talked about that, Calvin and Cooley, about moving and, getting my authority, and absolutely, running more regional and stuff like that. But it just goes back to the industry. I don't like the industry. I just don't like it, So more power to y'all, but
give you a bad taste, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What up?
Good. You got it.
I just wanted to jump in real quick, and I hate
to
backtrack. Because my phone signal's messing up. Yes, I'm late catching on the Cooley. I'm late catching on the rest of you guys. But I gotta honestly say, my trucking career wouldn't be where it was if it wasn't for free mentorship through people like Calvin, from L Boogie, Show You Right. It's a lot of free information out there. And even on my channel, people have left notes in my comments, hey, I shoot them my phone number. Information is free. And I ain't saying it's wrong to pay for a mentorship, because listening to the broker you got on here, honestly, I'm getting ready to send my wife to broker school. You know what I mean?
So you don't even need to do that.
Yeah, I got a lot of information on my channel. A lot. Check out my channel first, to be honest with you.
Okay, I definitely check out your channel. And Calvin, shoot him my number so he can call me so I can find out his prices.
Absolutely, and that's the other thing too. It's
$500.
It's one of those things that it's man. Just I have to be accountable. If I'm charging, I have to be accountable for that. I have to be giving value and service for that. And it is not, like I said, and it's not something that it's just like, I can't just close shop. I mean, right off the bat, it's like, okay, I do seminars, and then you've got 2 months of on the job, and then I got to answer the phone when you call because I'm now, in my opinion, I'm now accountable for what the information that I've given you. And if you're not progressing and getting better and understanding it, that in my opinion, I'm different. Maybe I need to explain it better. I mean, there are things that, I might not know, like I said, but I definitely could say, okay, let me go ask. I'm going to have a DOT guy on next week because he's a buddy of mine, and there's questions that I don't know the answer to, but I want to bring people on who know. And that was the key with the mentorship. If you're going to say the word mentor, if you're going, in my opinion, words matter. The English language matters, and if you use the word mentorship, I don't feel that you should charge for a mentorship, in my opinion. But again, it's just two different things.
Yeah.
And
And like you say, go ahead.
I think you should to a certain degree.
if you do, it's training, it's teaching, it's college, it's
Because technically,
go ahead.
see, here's my thing. Like in the business world, ain't shit for free. Information that Cal or Cooley or somebody, they drop jewels every now and again when they telling their story that we as guys who under them pick up. But this is just my personal thought. If I'm going to Cal, if I'm going to Cooley, or if I'm going to anybody, what I pay you may not be monetarily, but it's gonna be something to show my appreciation.
Sure.
If I give you $100 gift card to a steakhouse, or if I help you if you need a load taken, it's some type of equity that's gonna be given, be it cash, favor, or some type of a show of appreciation. Now, based on based on what Watson said, you spent $500.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like we're the only people who think that mentorship or business, what's the word I'm looking for, or some type of business consulting should not cost. It's absolute BS. I'm gonna try my best not to cuss because I don't know if you got it monetized. But that, to me, that's absolute BS. I can't think of another industry that will not charge you for other things. Now, from what I gather out of this whole thing, he was able to help you structure your business the correct way, which LegalZoom or a lawyer is gonna charge you at least a couple grand by itself to get that done. Then you got a truck out the situation, did you not? Excuse me. That in itself is way more. Is more. That information in itself, not barring anything else right now, is worth a shitload more than $500. Now that's just my opinion. Now, with that being said, my thought process is that he didn't want you to speak to anybody else because he wanted to keep, number one, this is just my hypothesis on it. He wanted to keep what he was teaching you in-house. And number two, if you go talk to him about some stuff and then you go talk to somebody else, you're getting your head filled with so much information, it's going to make you dizzy. Like you say, you got your truck out of Swift. How long? And you haven't been driving real long, I don't think, have you? How long
a
you
year
been
and a half
driving?
now.
Okay, so it seems to me, based on my inference, my hypothesis, and I'm gonna keep saying that because a lot of people ain't gonna understand what I'm saying. This is just my hypothesis, my thought process. You watching people like Cal, Cooley, and others, and you had some rose-colored glasses on. And when you stepped out here a little too far than what your experience got, what your experience warranted, and you kind of got smacked back in your place in the trucking community. Ain't nothing against you. That's just my opinion. They say opinions like buttholes. Everybody got one. But I think, and honestly, from what I'm gathering, you seem to overstep what you knew, and you paying for it. Now, should you get out of trucking because of that? Hell no. You learned what you learned. You got hell. I've been in this bitch 9 years. I'm still trying to get my own truck. I'm doing everything necessary and saving and everything to get my own truck. With all the information, Cal and them tell you, all the information I know, I should have been had my own damn truck. But I say all that to say this: you stepped out too far. You pretty much bit off more than you can chew. Now you're trying to tear pieces out your mouth. Don't give up on trucking, cause the shit you know now, with your fact that you got your own truck, dude, you can take off on some shit now. You got
You know,
Cooley who can broker you. You got Cal who can guide you, even if you cash out this man $10 and trying to buy him a couple McDonald's while he up in a couple beers while he up in Denver where he love to be. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox. That's just my thought process.
you know,
I just think
I kind of agree with you. Calvin had a situation in Nashville. Did I bat an eye when you had that situation, Cal?
nah. I appreciate that too.
you
Oh,
know,
I ain't no problem. I wasn't looking for that. But I'm just saying, yeah, everybody helped me out. Just Mario helped me out. Business. I would if it wasn't for guys like Calvin, Cooley, Just Mario, I wouldn't be nowhere where I'm at. Within 5 years, I'm my own operator. I got 2 trucks. I'm struggling to get a driver in there, but hey,
That's a whole nother video.
the hardest
Yeah.
part is getting the truck. You did that. You heard Mario just say
Yeah,
he's been 9 years and got a truck yet, but you got a truck straight out of Swift. I'm telling you, you did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
I think he
faster
got the
than I
truck
did.
before Swift. Didn't he have the truck sitting before Swift? Nah, he got what he got. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got what he got out of it for $500. Like I said,
I'm just saying, give it a second thought. You know what I'm saying? Before you just, at least try to make some money with it. You don't even got to worry about trucking. Just make some money with it, and you go farming. You make your vegetables and tomatoes and stuff like that.
yeah. You can
Well,
grow
at
the
least
vegetables and
think
tomatoes
about
and call us up. We got it covered.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was going some food in the truck, man. Shit.
Shoot. Growing food in the truck. What the hell?
Yeah.
What you growing mold in that
Hell
motherfucker
yeah.
or something? Like shit.
Man, you can put you some tomatoes back there, get you a UV light. I'm saying.
Hey,
Shit.
I started in
This
the
man,
passenger seat
if he
and put him
really,
on my
if he
back
want to
tire.
be a minimalist, bruh, there's so many ways you can transform your sleeper back there, bruh. UV
I
lights
know.
to grow you some
Shit.
tomato, cucumber, however you want to do it.
We're gonna grow it in the
Man,
top
please.
bunk.
Boy.
Damn.
Get one of them CR England trucks. Trade your truck in for a CR England 3 sleeper truck, and you
but
good. You
don't
got
sell
your
your
fruits up
don't
top,
sell,
your vegetables on the bottom.
don't sell your asset that makes money.
What's that?
Don't sell your
Oh,
asset that makes
shit.
money.
Oh.
Say what?
I said, don't sell your asset that makes money.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Get a CR England truck. I'm done.
No, I agree, man. I agree, man.
You
Yo,
got some way to make some money with it. You got what, 800,000 on that?
858, something like that. Yeah.
Was that a 15?
458.
Yeah, 2015 Peterbilt 579. Yep, 10 speed.
With a fresh rebuild, right?
Fresh out the shop.
A fresh rebuild.
400,000
I'm
miles.
just playing, man. That was the shit that was killing me, man. I don't know why dude just couldn't just say, look, man, you got an 800,000 mile truck for 25,000. Stop hyping it up. like people could tell that what you got, at the end of the day, man. But yeah, you got what you got out the whole thing as far as that goes. Like I said, man, I don't like the other crap that came along with it, the push, I guess you want to call it pushing his weight around on people and shit like that. That part right there, I don't go for. So
yeah, because you're basically taking advantage of somebody in a vulnerable situation. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm a victim or nothing, but that's the facts. You're taking advantage of someone in a vulnerable situation. In this case, someone with not much knowledge on the industry, and he's still doing it. Looks like so. Who knows,
So
man?
he got what he got, but he got mentally beat down in the process.
But at the end of the day, you approached him.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you approached him. So my thing is,
It's
where
just,
do you take responsibility at for this?
you know
I've
what?
been
You know what?
taking
You should have. You should have.
Like, on my video, I
You
took
should have did it.
responsibility. Yeah.
You should have cut ties whenever you were saying, when he first started, I guess so-called, I guess making the little threats or whatever you want to call them. That's when you should have. Well, I mean, you eventually did, but right then, that's when you should just walked off. Fuck the $500. I'll get the $500 back another way. You know. But
Tax
I
write off.
mean, you got your truck, you got your other stuff. But once all that stuff start, that's when you just go like, nah, man. I'm grown, man. I ain't got. I mean, yeah, I came to you
Line
and shit,
22
but
consulting fees.
huh? I came to you for
Guy was
help
saying
and info, but
$500
don't
tax
don't
write
push
off.
me around. Yeah, don't come pushing me around though. I wouldn't have, I wouldn't allow that
When
if it
did you
was me.
decide that you were gonna get out though? You were on a 5-year plan. When was the decision made that you said I don't want to do this anymore? Do you remember? Like what caused that mind change? You don't.
To get out sooner, honestly, this COVID stuff was a big part of it. This shit ain't never going away. You know what I'm saying? And I made a video about how Planet Fitness. I mean, um, Planet Fitness. They wouldn't. They forced me to wear a mask in the thing and everything like that. And so that's my own personal thing. But it's like it's just society as a whole, man. I see it decaying, man. The dollar, society.
I don't believe in
Raising
masking.
things.
I
Yeah,
get what
it's
you're
so
saying.
it's so much. It's just so much crap. And so what happens when, let's just say, some people think one of the biggest threats to America is the EMP strike, or different things like that, or let's say they reclose down things again and stuff like that. Uh, we're kind of we're totally at the mercy of these retarded ass politicians. So, um, that's is a big reason of want to go off the grid, do my own thing, and you know what I'm saying. I mean, so
Basically, get away from the population centers when the shit fall apart.
yeah, exactly.
I know what you're talking about. I watch somebody who talks about stuff like that, so I get
Yeah,
what you're saying.
I'm gonna be screwed in this truck, So
But trucking is the best position to be in, so you can have money in order for you to get up out of this shit, like so you can prepare to get out of them cities and all that. Cause that's one of my main goals is to get away from the big city. That's
yeah,
why
but
I
you can't wait
continue
too
to stack.
long. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Hmm.
you just gotta
'Cause
continue to pay attention and keep prepping.
yeah, absolutely,
But
man. So
but what I came on here for is I had a question. Um, I've been having a hard time setting up like my business bank account. Like I haven't even set mine up yet. Well, I had one, but they wouldn't allow me to use the address. So my question is, how do I like what's the best way of going about getting like a address for a business bank account? Because I ain't got no house yet. They saying I could use like somebody house number and all that, or is it possible to use like a
Should
virtual
be a should
business
be use
address?
a virtual office.
Get a virtual
Use one of them
address.
places.
Yeah,
I think
because
the other
You
like
option
got
would be like a UPS
Regis. You
store.
got Da Vinci. No, not for a business address.
Not,
Not if you're gonna actually
yeah, I
use
don't
it
know
to try
about
to get funding. That's immediate denial.
Is it?
Get you a
Okay.
virtual address. You got Da Vinci. You got Regis. You got a shitload of them. Don't use
so
iPostal because iPostal is just another name for post office address.
PO box, you mean? Okay.
yeah, because so when you fill out the applications for like the business bank account, can they tell if that's like a virtual office or something like that? It's like a physical place, right? That you can go to, and you can get
Oh
your
yeah,
mail and
yeah,
all that shit.
they're physical places,
It's-
I just
But
got
you
a call
shouldn't.
yeah,
from them
they
today.
But you shouldn't tell a bank be like, "Hey, this is a virtual address. Just put that address on there and set the LLC up in that address, right?"
Right.
a lot
mm-hmm.
of them
Yeah,
know.
they wouldn't they wouldn't know most likely they wouldn't know anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe one out of like 100 would know that because they see this place pop up a lot. But other than that, I was like they're not gonna question it.
You're gonna have multiple people at those address. Like mine is a virtual address on my trucking side. On my brokerage side is
Yeah.
a PO box, but you can't use a PO box for
For
a
a
Yeah.
carrier.
carrier.
Because
Um,
my bank hit me up saying, "Yeah, we might have to close your account if you can't get a physical address for like your business." I'm like, "Damn!" So that means that now I gotta go scramble around and get some type of information to try to get like a correct address because it was with Chase and Chase. Now they asking me for like they like you might have to show utility, so that means I might have to go to a different bank and do it a different way,
Utility.
But even if they, let's say you
like
get you a
like
Google,
a
let's say
bill.
you get you a, let's say you get a virtual address. Once they
Yeah,
Just
Google
show a
it,
lease.
it's
You can
gonna
show the
show a big
lease.
ass building.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah, that's all you need. It's just gonna show a big ass building. And you type and you
yeah.
put in your suite number.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's it. Yeah, that's
They
it.
ask for
It's
a
tw-
lease. They ask for a lease. Your $49, $50 a month is the lease.
all right.
Exactly. Regis gives
Pretty
you
much it.
agreement.
You
Yep.
said Regis what?
Regis gives you agreement.
Regis.com.
All
I
right.
use Regis. Regis pretty good. $50 a month or something like that. 45, $50 a month.
It
Yeah,
depends where you at. You know what city you do it out of.
yeah. Because
I've been using.
Illinois is different.
I've been using them
It's
almost
like
4 years now. No
yeah, I might
problems.
have to. I might have to holler at them. And Mario, you said something about I posted you can't use it, but I went on their website and they said they got. It shows that they got virtual offices. And when I looked at one of the locations, it showed like a big ass office up in Naperville. So you saying still don't do it? Like
Don't
they
use I
actually got
They
an
posted.
might have.
office.
They
The
might have
top
upgraded or something.
top three to use is Regis, Da
Da
Vinci, and
Vinci.
Alliance. Those are the top three. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
All
gonna
right.
run you between $50 to $100 a month. Well, let me say at least in Georgia, those are the prices. I don't know about Illinois, cause
Yeah.
mine is right across the street from the Braves Stadium. I got a virtual address, 2400 Herodian Way, Suite 200.
Yeah.
Mine's right across the street from the Braves Stadium. So
Yeah, it just depends what. Ouch! It depends what fucking city. Damn, I hit my damn knee, man.
So if I want to like, all right, I use either one or three of those, right? And then I set up my bank
yep.
account. Do I have to change up my business address again because I already had changed it before? So do I have to wait to get that changed in order to set up that business bank account again on the LLC
Well,
side?
immediately go ahead and set up the business bank account, and then just change everything. Make sure everything matches across the board. Trust me, it'll save you a whole lot of headache later on down the line.
All right. Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm gonna have to do
so
then.
you run into the issue. Okay, so you run into the issue with the LLC and the address. Pretty
The
much.
LLC, yeah, it's
Huh?
like the trying to get the bank account. The part I'm trying to get the business bank account set up. That's the problem. Because at first I was using my PO box until they like found out and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
just
don't
get a
use a PO
virtual
box.
address and put it on your bank account, and then wherever your card goes, it can go towards your house or whatever, stuff like that. Oh man,
Yeah, you can forward it. You can forward it from Regis. Like all the mail goes to my Regis, but it's forwarded to my home address from Regis.
All right.
yeah, they'll call you on the phone, let you know, send you an email. But like I said, each city's different. Yeah, Naperville might be $50. You might go in Chicago, it might be $70. Who knows? But you'll pay somewhere between $35 and $70 a month. Just find the cheapest one, and that'll be it.
Yeah, because I postal was the cheapest one, but he said no, it was like $60 for a virtual office. But
And
nice,
you don't,
I ain't
and
gonna
you don't
fuck with
even,
him now.
you don't even have to do it in, you know, right there. If you live around Naperville, you don't even have to do it there. Shit, you could do it. You could put it in East St. Louis if you wanted to. It don't
Yeah.
matter. Wherever's the cheapest one at, if you
Damn sure it'll be much
incorporate it in
cheaper.
that state,
All
you
right.
can do it in Springfield, Illinois if you want to, as long as you're still in the state.
That's a lot of. I
Since you
seen like a
incorporated
lot of
that.
locations. Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate that shit though, cause I definitely need my business. I need a business bank account shit. It's
Where you
about time that I do it.
where you stay, Chicago?
No, I live out Rockford,
Oh, you got all the
Rockford,
Lynchburg
Illinois.
money. Okay.
Yeah, I live
Oh,
out that way.
well shit, you ought to be able to get you a decent one out in Rockford then. But y'all ain't got very many office buildings out that way, do you?
Yeah, that They got some in Rockford. I know they got two. They got one in Rockford for like $100 per month. I seen, and I said Opus. It's something called Opus something online. And then I seen Regis before, but not Regis is not up in Rockford. I think Regis is mostly around that Chicago area. Yeah, that's where all the offices at. You go to Chicago, and then you got some like if you go towards Aurora, like Naperville and all that, they got a lot of stuff up there. And then some
Suburbs.
down there in Springfield. Yeah.
Great freight.
Yeah.
Did you want to discuss the freight agent class?
The class.
When it's gonna start?
Oh, I'm doing one now with somebody, and that's gonna probably start next week. So basically, what it is it's I charge. I got a couple options here. I don't know if anybody knows this, but there's a. Has anybody heard of Freight Connect? FR8Connect.com. Probably not. So what he does is, if you do not have direct customers, you can sign up for his services. You have to ask him his prices. Just tell him I sent you. I don't get anything for that. I'm just being honest with you. He will get you direct customers. So what he does is he goes out and does all your cold calls. He makes your contacts. He teaches how to sell yourself, teaches you about lanes, and gets you in the door for direct customers. So what I'm doing is I'm telling carriers they need their brokerages. You guys have got to get your brokerages. Now, if you don't want to, that's fantastic. The rest of us will carry on. But I'm just telling you that every carrier should have a brokerage, because if you're good at what you do, customers will come to you. And then once that one customer comes to you, you're going to want that brokerage. And some of the problems you're going to have is I'm telling people to get their brokerages and just leave it in their pockets, even if they don't want to use it, because some of them need time. So the one that I do is I was doing a class, which it ends up being a lot of husband and wives right now. I charge $12.50, and it's anywhere from a 2 to 3 day seminar, whatever it takes. And then I do 2 months on the job training at that point, where basically I will actually show you how to do what you need to do, how to make the calls, how to, tell you what customers want, explain freight rates, explain where you can get rates from, understand the industry. And then from that point on, I make sure that you know exactly what to do for any type of problem. Now, going forward, once you're taking the class, I'm not going to not talk to you. If you have problems down the road where you're like, I think I fucked up, I'll be like, all right, let's take a look and see what you did. And then I go over things like that. So for me, it's $12.50 a person. But like I said, I'm not letting you go until you're good at what you do. And I am not a cheap bitch broker. I am not going to lie. So a lot of times it's that I'm going over how to do it right. Because there's a lot of money in loads that you got. Well, some of you know. Direct customers are paying a lot more than you guys think they pay. You're actually getting, I call it maybe conditioned to think rates are great. And when you go to direct, now there's a lot more problems, but there's a lot more money in these loads. And then you get to the point where you can actually get to a customer, and a customer will need you. They won't even want anybody else. They'll need your services and stuff. So I kind of go over a lot of that. And you can watch my videos, and I explain a lot in my videos. But basically, it's $12.50 a person. And at that point, like I said, the husbands are usually the driver, but they're just kind of sitting there. And I'm usually a lot of times I'm technically training the wife, but they're both sitting there. And then from there, it's just I make sure you don't fail. Like I said, if Cooley were to call me, and he didn't take my class, but if somebody calls me and says, "Hey, I need help. What should I do here?" I'm like, well, here's what I would do, and then I explain exactly what I would do, because there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of times you'll get it's easy to some aspect, and then some things get hard. Let's Cooley, what's your hardest thing right now?
What, carriers?
No, I'm just saying, is that your hardest thing with the brokerage?
Yeah.
Trying to get good carriers, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we talked about, a lot of times with carriers, you have to either think outside the box or create some type of leverage. And whatever your leverage is, you use that leverage towards carriers. So if a carrier, like we talked about, can I talk about it or no?
About what?
about what the answer was for the power only or no?
Oh, you can talk about the power only.
Okay. So he was having a hard time finding carriers. So that'll do this direct customer freight. So I trying to find somebody with a truck. Guys were not. It was great money, but it wasn't enough miles. So what me and him talked about is he should look for a power only because he's got extra trailers. So rather than trying to find somebody with a trailer where he technically has no leverage right now because there's too many trucks, the leverage to try to find somebody to do his freight is dedicated run, possibly home every night. You don't have a trailer. He's going to let you use his trailer. If you're pulling a van, you're now going to be able to learn how to pull a reefer and understand how to do a reefer. So there's a lot of leverage there. And as a broker, you just want to learn not to be an asshole broker, not leverage where you're bashing drivers down, but where the driver will actually, it's a win-win. The driver's getting a lot of possibilities here, and you're also getting your load covered. So sometimes it's just kind of finding leverage where you can offer more than just the money for a driver to do your load. And this was an opportunity for that we discussed. So things like that will pop up. And like I said, once you're in there, I take phone calls all the time. And if it's problems or situations or a cargo claim, your first cargo claim, I'll be like, okay, here's what we do. And I stay with you for forever. I'm not going anywhere. I ain't closing up shop. I've been here 14 years. I've been my own broker for 12. I do overdimensional freight now, but once you know how to broker, you know how to broker. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm basically starting it next week. And I go over a syllabus and I go over everything. And then I say, okay, do you understand? And then
drop your information in the comments.
I'm not a mod. Am I? Am I a mod? I don't think I can drop my link unless you mod me. You want me to leave a statement?
Say something so I can add you.
Okay, I can do that. Something.
I think Dirty just did it.
Oh, did he? Oh, Dirty did it.
Dirty cook with the gun.
And so that's kind of what I'm doing. But again, like I said, I'm an honest guy in a world of liars. I know I am. And if you check out my channel, you'll see that this is not the normal broker. I'm probably going to be getting a lot of broker emails that are going to start bashing me. That's fine. No big deal. But in my opinion, if you have a carrier, if you want to be more than just a one truck operation, and I'm not saying you need to have a brokerage. One, if you ever get a direct customer and you have to repower a load and your truck breaks down, you can't repower that load. You have to give it back to the customer. You don't have brokerage authority. So it's a safety net. Two, I've got a couple hookups. One, I got a bonding company that will get you your bond that probably be $1,500 based on your credit. I had somebody else told him his bond was going to be, I think it was $13,000, and he ended up going with my bonding company for $1,500. So I got to hook up with a bonding company. I got to hook up with a factoring company because unfortunately you have to be approved, which I just found out. But if you can get approved, it's a good deal. It's 1.99. And it's with Triumph, and they do the carrier and the broker. And I'm just doing whatever I can to try to make carriers be brokers, because in my opinion, you have to have a good foundation, and to have a good foundation, you have to have a carrier. And I even do a video. If you check out my channel, I put my numbers right on the glass. I put my numbers of my first year brokering. I think my first, second, and third year brokering freight after I left Landstar, because I was a Landstar agent. Don't hang up on me. But basically, I basically just said, okay, here's what I made. Here's what I made when I had my carrier. Here's what I made when I had my brokerage. Now, I do oversize, so my numbers are a lot higher. But
you need to connect with G-Way. He do oversize. Don't you do oversize step deck?
Are you a low pro step deck?
Yeah, he got step deck. I tried to let him get a low pro step deck, but he.
Are you just a standard step deck, or are you low pro?
I'm in a bad area. Y'all breaking up, but yeah, I do step deck. Get my number from Calvin and give me a call. You can get my info.
He a regular step deck for now.
Oh, he's a regular step deck. Okay.
Yeah, I try to get him in one. Try to get him in a fully loaded. I try to get him in a fully loaded nice step deck.
Like, I find it very. I don't like the fact that when brokers go out with no carrier, because they have nothing to sell. To me, that's a con man. If I'm selling something that I don't have any access to, that's a con man. So for me, if you have a carrier, you can sell yourself first and then broker the freight out. So that's why one of the easiest way to get a brokerage is to have a carrier, because if you're good at what you do, customers are going to come to you. I mean, Cooley and Lee can answer for that, right? Customers are just strolling up to you, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm
all the time.
emailing one right. I'm
All the
emailing
time.
one right now.
Exactly. He's
Y'all-
up there. He's up
y'all
there
had-
stalking one right now. So it's just it's the natural progression and that's what the mega carriers have. That's what anybody has, is they have a brokerage, and then they go from the brokerage down to the trucking company. And like I said, my numbers are out there for my first rates, for my first numbers. I think it was 282,000 from my broker side, and then my another year I think it was, I don't know, I can't remember exactly. It was either 282 and then it was 280, 240 something. And then when I had my carrier, I had 2 trucks, carrier 80-20 split, and I made 50 with my carrier, and I think I made 163 with my brokerage. So you can make a lot more with the brokerage because I'm unlimited on trucks. And for me it's oversized, so I'm not doing a lot, but I'm different. I'm a broker that when everybody else has screwed the load up, you're calling me, because I'm doing 20 foot tall, 20 foot wide. I'm doing real big things. So I'm a little bit different style broker. I might have to switch cameras, but that's pretty much my story. And anything else, you can pretty much either call me or listen to the channel, because it's all over the channel. Let me switch cameras here.
Doing big things.
That's why there's a lot of, like he was saying, there's a lot of other ways to make money in this industry, and you don't have to be a scumbag to do it. I'm just being honest with you, because I know I think I know you're coming from. Is in the industry, you're looking at it and you're like, man, they're all not everybody, but there's all scumbags out here. And to be honest, I make all of my money basically not being the scumbag, coming in and being the overdimensional specialist who comes in and says, okay, I know the other guy told you it was going to cost $10,000 because he doesn't know what he's doing. Here's the actual price, and here's why, and let me actually do it the right way. And that's why a lot of customers come to me to do that, is because I've taken the time to extremely know what I'm doing and be good at it. And just like Cooley is with the reefer stuff, he's gone. So the whole industry isn't filled with scumbags, and they're not. I know you're thinking it's all jerks. It's jerk customers, jerk brokers, jerk drivers, but I think once you see the other path that you can take with it, you can make a lot of money not being that guy. And that's why customers come to people, like Leak and Cooley and me, is because they know the industry's filled with this. So when they find people that aren't, they come to them and say, let's work together. Show me something. So, and that's your call. And I understand you want to be a minimalist and you have a lot of other views of everything. So it's not just the trucking. I understand that. But you got that license. It's a ticket to ride. And you have a truck, which is a ticket for money. So you can do a lot of other opportunities, like shake a cat, which is meowing. But basically, a lot of other things that with it, to be able to make money, to be able to support the farming aspect. Does that make sense? So I think
Absolutely.
There we go. I just throw them at the cat. I think a lot of times that's where I know Cooley's thinking the same thing, and Leak. It's just that you've come a long way in a short time, and there's a lot of potential there in this industry that isn't just the scum side of the industry with the bad brokers and things like that. There are a lot of other people that are making money out here fixing the problems from those people. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
And you get a way better feeling, and as Cooley and League, is when that customer comes to you and says, dude, nobody can get this right. And they can. When they get it right and it goes well, and the customers are like, damn, where the hell have you been for the last 5 years? That's a big deal.
But
It normally takes approximately 2-day seminar. If we go over a little bit, I can do it to a 3-day seminar type thing, where I just do a video class. And after that, like, a lot of people are coming to me, but for the class portion, but they're not ready for anything else. So I just wait They're so they're taking the class and they're saying, okay, we're gonna get our brokerage set up and do all this, and then they're gonna call me back and say, okay, can you walk me through some stuff on the job? And then I wait for that, but that's about it. Because it doesn't take. It's not a lot. It's just making sure you understand the seriousness of this level, because this level is very. It's not. It's no joke. Like you don't want to screw up at the level of. Quick example, there's things that I deal with that if I don't deliver all my stuff on time, like if I'm doing a project of 6 trucks and all 6 trucks aren't there, there are times that I have to pay $10,000 a day detention for not having the trucks there. So there are times that things are shutting down until I get there, and they will hammer me. Uh-oh, here we go. 2 to 4 times a month since they're needed as much money. See, there's options.
Let's get it. I mean, as far as the freight broker and freight agent, there's a difference.
Yes.
Don't forget it. There's a difference between an agent and a broker. You don't have to be a freight broker and do. It's kind of like freight broker and freight agents is similar to a carrier and owner operator.
Correct. To a lease driver.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's a guy leased on, owner operator leased on to a carrier. It's the same thing on the agent, on the broker side. Like I said, everybody's not going to want to do paperwork and stuff like that, which you don't have to. I mean, there's minimum paperwork on the agent side. You're just moving loads around and whatnot. But you don't have to do all the accounting and all that stuff like that. But with that being said, I should go ahead and let you. I'll probably be taking on some agents from my brokerage, maybe about 1 or 2. But you already know, don't come with the BS. Do not come with the BS.
Yeah, there's really no time for BS on this side of the street at all. But it could be. Could you work from home? Yes. Can you make good money doing it? Yes. So it is different. It is just where you want to go with it, and it's a mental game. It's a serious mental game running the brokerage and stuff like that. And it gets easy. You were in the military, correct?
Who?
Yeah.
Watson. What'd you do in the military?
Worked on helicopters,
What rank?
electrical armament, and avionics.
What rank?
E4. I got to E4, but I got kicked out smoking a little of that wacky tobacco, you know what I'm saying? So they busted me down to E1.
Allegedly, right?
Allegedly.
Words are important.
Out here getting high, huh?
You sure you ain't getting no mentors? You ain't getting no mentors over there, did you?
Or maybe you did.
He's smooth, little brother.
A lot of people doing that.
But it's the same thing that the broker's like the CO and an agent's like lower rank. You just have to, the CO still makes the calls and things like that. But your position is still highly important and still, can make good money. But it's a mental game. And I run mine. I hate brokers. Can't stand them. But I'll tell you what, their screw ups on my side with the oversize makes me a lot of money because they have screwed up so much stuff that customers have come to me and said, fix this. And I fixed it. So I understand where you're coming from, that a lot of this, and we deal with a lot. There are a lot of drivers and a lot of people and a lot of scams in this industry, but that's business. And sometimes you can say, you know what? I'm the guy that can fix that stupidity, and people will pay you to solve their problems. And it's just an opportunity that you just might want to think of before you give up on it. But again, it's your call, and I understand the way of life is probably not the way of life you want to live, but you're still young to bank some more money and make the change. So I'm up here in Maine on 11 acres. So trust me, I understand the millennial. I drive a 2009 truck. I'm not but I just realized that, okay, this is a goal for me to do, and you had that 5 years. So it might be worth sticking out the 5, or you might just be like, dude, I can't do it. I want out.
But somebody's going to be tired trying to get to you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm up here next to Canada, so
yeah,
where we have shooting ranges out back and stuff like that. So, up here, it's a gunfire, just like, oh, somebody's target practicing. So Or some people in, Chicago, it's like, oh, duck, other places. So it's a little different.
Yeah, yeah. I've been
But
looking around Maine, man. But yeah. So shit, I don't even know if I'm gonna keep the YouTube channel and stuff like that. But yeah. I mean, I'm gonna definitely think about it and stuff like that. I did want to uh say, other people out there that have issues or whatever. I want to talk to them on the platform. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a few videos and stuff like that, and well, I talking to League about it. I don't even know if it'd be worth it because I thought I would kind of uh, squash some stuff with that video, but I think I started more than I squashed, so I don't know. But I would like to I would like to talk to Jay and at least TB, whoever else might have felt some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as far as a job,
Yeah, I
this
didn't
is the best
understand
job I've
that.
ever had. I've had so
That might be bad.
Keep
had,
keep dropping videos, CJ, because you never know who's
Now
watching
you leave your
your
channel
video.
up, man.
You're helping people
Especially,
out.
hey, especially if you're doing that minimalist
oh
thing, a
Lord,
melanated guy doing minimalism,
absolutely.
your channel, it'll probably jump, but
The
it'll
whole
probably
state of
jump with
California
people
be on
who's
your
not going.
channel.
Oh shit.
hey,
Okay.
we got to get more of our people on this shit, man. I mean, my bad, monetized, but
Nah, y'all good. I don't
yeah,
make no money on YouTube, man. I don't care about that money, man.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
but
and there's a
yeah,
lot. Maine's a play. I'll tell you what. Maine's like the Twilight Zone. That's pretty much what they do up here. I mean, there are times I will take pallets because I run on pellet stoves. So pellet stoves, they come in pallets, right? Bags of pellets, little wood pellets. I leave a pallet. I put anything at the end of my driveway. It's gone by morning, man. It's gone. It don't matter what. I don't have trash pickup. I just put it at the end of the driveway. It disappears. I mean, pallets. People are building furniture out of pallets. They're building houses out of pallets. I mean, I'm like, okay, whatever. So, I mean, it is definitely, you put that YouTube channel up doing that, it's going to be like, those channels blow up. So it's another opportunity. I wouldn't take it down. You just show the transformation from trucking to that.
Yeah.
yeah.
From trucking to a farmer.
From trucking to a farm.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
no, I
do it.
nah,
Don't get
yeah.
rid of your license. I'll say that. Don't
You
get rid
might
of your. I still have
Nah,
mine.
nah.
you might need to connect with Estimation Thoughts. He out there got chicken coops in Atlanta.
You and the
Might want to
black
connect with
Bob
him.
Vila over there.
he got
This
some
dude
real farm
raising.
animals.
This dude got
He-
chickens. Come on, I had some fresh eggs this morning. Like, come on, man.
So when you
He
bringing
rubbed
on
it in.
agents there, Cooley?
I'm gonna start up probably in May. I bring in about 1 or 2. We can grow like that, but they got to get trained, So, I don't got time.
Hint, hint, hint.
So that's I don't have the time to do it. I got other things going on, but yeah, I'm bringing on some agents, 1 or 2 agents, and then you can use my network because I got trucks. I mean, drivers and trailers
To sell, right?
You can use that as an edge instead of becoming just random agent coming in with no book of business or no nothing. At least you got an edge and speak to a shipper. That hey, you basically asset-based brokerage, and that helps out.
It does a big way, and that's what I talked about with that foundation. To go to somebody who has trucks, it's easier to sell something you have than to sell something you don't have. And I love this. I maybe it's just me, but I love going on YouTube and I'll see these people that'll do these calls and training with the brokers, and they're like, okay, let's do a call, and the phone call is, hi, can I speak to your traffic manager or transportation manager? I have access to 10,000 trucks. And first question I would be like, all right, I got 10,000 loads. Come get it. Show me your trucks. Show me your 10,000 trucks. And they don't.
Hey, but
You have access to the load board, and customers know that. So to be able to go in there and say, no, I actually have access to a small carrier of 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 trucks first, and the freight goes on them first, that's a big deal because that's your foundation and it's easier to sell. So I would absolutely recommend somebody going and being an agent for someone who has trucks rather than just trying to do it without trucks. Because to me, you're selling something you have. You're not selling something you don't have that you hope you have. If that makes sense.
What's up, y'all?
Hey,
What up, man?
What's up? What's up?
You've been banned from a couple people's lives, man. I've been here, man.
I told him last night. I said you safe on Truckers Named Jake channel.
I don't know why they don't like me, man. I just be trying to understand, that's all.
Yeah, it's all
I was
good.
trying to understand Brandon's situation. That's why I tapped in. You know what I'm saying? I heard Brandon, so you say you felt like the 500 was worth it though, right?
Who is Brandon?
Oh, he's talking
That's
about
CJ,
Watt.
Oh,
bro.
CJ.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's
So you felt like it was worth it, right? That's what you said
in
earlier.
in terms of like what I got out of it, yeah.
So you felt like it was worth it. Oh, okay. See, I just be trying to understand because to me it don't be making sense. You know what I mean? Because to me, if it's
Well,
worth it, you good. You got what you know.
yeah, and I think that was a big misconception with people putting videos out. I wasn't trying to say I it wasn't worth it or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It was
Because it,
just
it kind of like the way like you actually put out a whole video of this guy. Like when I seen it, I'm like, damn, like so it made it seem like, he took advantage of you.
yeah.
But at the same time, you felt like it was worth it.
I feel business wise, what I got out of it, yeah, it was worth it. I got a truck, and got set up as an owner operator. You know what I'm saying in this industry, so yeah, I think in terms of that, it was worth it. And like I said, with all the other BS that came along, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Like string
But
along all
that's
these other people and stuff.
but that's only how he only did what you allowed him to do. So, but at the end of the day, you never mentioned that in your video. You never said like, the way you kind of the way the energy. I don't know if you said 100% because sometimes I be in and out, but what I got from it is like, don't mess with SoCal because he's gonna take advantage of you. But if you felt like $500 worth, if you felt like he gave you $500 worth of information and it was well worth it, then I think you should have said that in your video. Like, like he's not a bad. That's it's like what he giving is not a bad service. He's not giving a bad service. He, you know,
But
like you
that's the
didn't make.
thing, though. To other people, it wasn't worth it. They paid, let's say October, November, got one or two phone calls, and then ended the program. So for them, it wasn't
Oh,
worth
so
it
you
at
felt
all.
like you had a voice, so you were speaking for other people. Cause
Yeah, exactly. I had to.
why didn't they make a video?
Quick question on that. Did you bring those people in?
Where y'all at? Come in.
No, I was just promoting on my channel, and they signed up on their own and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what'd you
Oh,
say?
okay.
But yeah, I mean, so
Look
yeah,
at
I
this
mean,
shit,
yeah,
man.
that's what and
So you
I
don't
talked to one guy.
recommend no.
He said he might start a channel just about it.
So you
We
so
getting
you
ass
don't
first.
so you don't recommend nobody take his course, right? You don't recommend that his services to nobody, right? But you felt
I
like
wouldn't
you
take
got a
nothing.
good but you felt like you got a good deal out of it. But you don't recommend nobody else get the good deal?
No, like I
I
said,
think what you. I
in terms of equipment and business structure, yeah, but all that other BS, no. So, um,
So the startup was good.
I
You
think
felt like if they starting a business, you felt like he's a good guy to help someone start their business.
no. The problem was he was
Yeah, bro, I'm
he was
fishing tomorrow,
basically
bro.
giving me he was basically giving me special treatment. You know what I'm saying? We would talk a lot, message a lot, but he wasn't giving the same situation to other people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so
So
Okay.
you was
that was
basically the teacher's pet.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah,
You know,
and
it's,
so I was under the assumption he was doing this to everybody, like he was doing it to me. So I was like, oh man, this program is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And it turns out I start talking to people, and that's when I figured out, oh, he's only pretty much doing it to me, and everyone else is just getting scammed. You know what I'm saying?
So can
Have
you
you?
can
Oh,
you
my
do a
bad. Go
lot?
ahead.
Oh, my fault. Can you do a
No, you
live
good,
with?
my guy.
Can you do a live with one of those people? Cause did you mention any of those people, or they don't want to? They don't want no one to know who they were.
One
I mean,
guy,
they can come.
one guy's down to
They can
do it.
come talk. It ain't like they gonna get beat up.
Yeah, can they
Yeah,
come
Yeah,
and
wow.
tell us? Because what we get from you is a
Yeah,
good service. Like we getting,
right.
like, you know what I'm saying. But can you bring somebody that can tell us the bad things? Cause you telling us good things.
yeah. The last video I made, I was talking to Shelton. He's also a veteran, and with a family and stuff like that, and signed up at the end of the year, and he entered the program. So he said he was down to come on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I could. Yeah, that's too easy.
Dial them up. Dial them up.
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what else
that'd
it
be
sound
We'll
like?
let you.
pretty
We'll let you
pretty
step up.
dope.
Dial them up.
bro,
Cause I
y'all
talked to
instigating
Hey, you know
SoCal
what?
and he sound like he got a lot of information, man. Like he seemed like
Hey, knowledge.
huh?
You know what else it sound like, my dude? It sound like out of everybody who was in the program, you was probably one of like a couple people who was really about their business, listening when he said do something. You was already on it.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, I was all. Yeah, I mean, my credit was straight. I had a house that I took a cash out refinance to get the truck. So like, I was already pretty much on
You
my
took it a
way to
what?
do
You took
all
it a
this.
what, bro?
He told you to do
No,
all that?
no, that's just what I did to get
Oh
some
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
more
Oh
cash
hell
to
no. A refinance
what?
a mortgage for a truck?
About to say you about to get. You about to get this
Hell
man some
yeah!
angel.
What you
You
mean?
about to get
Hell
this
no.
man some angel wings. You had him with the pitchfork in his hand. Now you about to.
Bro, you don't risk it that much, bro. Your house for a truck, bro. Hell no. Listen,
You're
that's
not risking your house. It's a cash out refinance. You just get cash.
but you gotta pay that back, right?
All you
That's a
doing is getting
loan.
the equity of your. All you doing is no, it's just you pulling the equity out. Like if
Oh
your house,
yeah, he
if your
just getting
your
this.
house appraises for like
But if
300,
you do
but you
that
only owe
for,
like 280,
but that's you can
you
do
pull
that
out
for
you pull out the
businesses,
equity.
bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's worth it. That's good
that's
right
all I
there.
did. Yeah, so
Yeah, that's worth it
Sorry,
right there.
sorry.
So
But
you
I don't
trying
know,
to
bro.
get
I don't
some?
got no
You
house. I
trying
don't
to
got
get
no
some
house, so
acres?
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
okay, man. Congratulations, man. That's pretty dope.
yeah,
Yeah, but this
salute
yeah.
though.
game, I learned trucking.
Hang
I
on,
learned
hang
in,
What
on.
in
is that?
What's that, Cooley?
What is that?
oh, that's
My
a
truck?
truck.
What truck is that?
Shelton
SoCal's
truck,
page?
SoCal. What?
Shelton's truck and other mentees talking live about their success? Is that what it says?
So what is it? SoCal sit in the background watching and went and jumped on his own channel and did something? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh,
Yeah,
so he
he's in
got
it.
other guys that. Oh,
Well, he
okay.
tends to
So
do that. I watched him do that
Yeah,
with HT Logistics.
everybody didn't fail. It's some success stories.
absolutely. I mean, I am one. In this business wise.
So
You
you
know,
did what you was supposed to do in 5 years and a year and a half, and SoCal is responsible for that.
no, no,
Preach,
no, no.
preach,
I was trying to get
preach.
He said, "Preach." No, I'm just trying to understand. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Here's
and
the here's the
that's
problem, man. Because what it is like you're trying to give a good version of it, and also you're trying to give a bad version of it,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's what people are trying to figure out. You know, so
Damn it, boy. I got SoCal
that,
trolling me.
wait,
What
wait.
crap?
Okay, so
he doing what? SoCal's a troll now. Oh, oh, you mean because he's watching? Because he's watching and went back and posted on this shit.
It probably was in the background. Well, I got 76 people in here. It's like 10 people commenting. Let's
Well,
be
of course
real.
he is. Yeah, I mean he done did it with HT Logistics a few times. Watched him like I don't watch conversations go like, did this dude just really watch this video and went back and make a live video?
So,
Like come on, man.
Hey, SoCal, if you in here, you can jump in the live and chime in.
Yeah, because Brandon,
For
you
real.
cool with him, right? You don't have no problem with him, right? Because you did good out of the situation, right?
Who, me?
You talking to me or
I
Brandon?
mean, CJ, my fault.
I'm
My
like,
fault,
that got
Brandon.
so got. Don't
CJ
ever
got
come in like that,
I
bro.
don't know why I thought he was Brandon. And
Don't
I
you
said,
ever say that shit, you're like, bro, that I paid that nigga
no.
me with anything. Like, fuck that
wait a
nigga,
minute, this is
bro.
the first time I ever seen this mug on a
I
video.
know, usually he on show, but I know his voice. He got like a different type of voice. You know what I mean? But so CJ, you good with SoCal, right? You was like the pet, like you was like his right hand man, right? I mean,
The
not a
what?
pet. I didn't mean to say pet, but you was his right. I mean, you was like his favorite. You was like one of the success stories, right?
Are you
Yeah,
good with him or
basically.
you're not good?
So
Are you
you
No,
good
I'm
with
good
him or
not
with
you're
good
him.
with
not
him at all.
good with him?
I'm not good with him at all. No, that's
Are
why.
you good? Are you good with him? Cause or but? You know, I don't know.
I mean, okay. In terms of the good, what I got good out of it? Yeah, I got a truck that I'm sitting in right now. I mean, I don't think anyone can deny that's not a good
True.
outcome of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, I got a pretty good deal on a truck. Besides that, that's where all this BS, scamming, all this other stuff, all these other people come in. So I guess that's where the good and bad, I guess, comes in. But you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, man, for me, business wise, yeah, $500. Was it worth the money? Business wise, yeah, but all the other bullshit, no. You know, um, Getting me to cheerlead for him and promoting this fake thing, of course that's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Getting all these
But
people
did he
scammed, of
tell
course
you
it's
to
not
do
worth
that?
it.
Did he tell you to make videos about how good his services were?
Initially, no. And
So
then
how can you
it came.
knock him? How can
Break
you
it,
Man,
knock
yeah,
listen.
him?
break
Yeah.
that down. You meaning
Initially, no, he
um,
said. So
you
eventually,
know,
yes.
Yeah.
So how
so
can you
no,
Eventually,
knock
yeah.
him? Because you did that on your own free will to do that.
It. I'm. I'm not knocking him for that or nothing like that. Like I said, I was under the impression that he was giving the same service he was to me to everybody else. So at the time, I thought, hey, this is what's up, man. I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting set up with this stuff. Y'all need to
oh,
get
you
on this
dumb.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So the
And
only reason, the reason I'm getting from this, and I'm hard to understand certain things. You
We
don't
get the
like
same reasoning
SoCal.
behind it. Nah, bro, we getting the
you
same
don't like
reasoning.
SoCal because you promoted it and you caused other people to join his program, and that's why you don't like SoCal because you felt like you were the reason why those people joined the program.
Nah, I think he
I,
don't
I
like SoCal because he kind of got bullied a little
he's
bit, and he allowed himself to get bullied a little bit. You
on
know,
some
when
bully stuff, on
you
some
take your
scamming
video,
stuff. I
take your
mean,
videos down. Don't speak to this person. Those kind of things is what he's trying to say, but he's really not
Oh, he
saying it.
told you to. Okay,
You
okay.
know, he
And you
got
were
what he,
so
like you said earlier, he got what he got. You know, as far as the truck and stuff, but it's that shit right there
Oh,
that's the
okay,
problem.
okay. So
So
you
at least
seen
that
him in
leaves a bad taste
person?
in his mouth.
So he like intimidated. So you seen him in person?
no, I never seen him in person.
So how did he make you? How how did he
So you
make you
never
do
seen
that?
him in person? So he's
How,
like an
No,
internet.
so he bullied you off the internet to make you do stuff in real life?
What? Hey,
So he
this is
sent
getting
you
out of
text. So
hand, yo.
I'm thinking like he called you. Excuse me. Well, he did call you. He had to call you. Tell you take
yeah.
videos down and shit like that.
yeah, well, he
Okay,
just
yeah,
told
because all right, I'll tell you,
It was
right now.
surveillance
Okay,
shit.
Oh, he
three
knows
weeks
some
out of
secrets. He knows some
Yeah, you
secrets
got
about
it
you.
now.
He knows
three
something about you that he was gonna expose you or
So you
something.
had
me.
Cause I'm just trying to figure out how he has so much power to have you do
Bro,
things like that.
if you want SoCal, don't,
I'll
bro, I just
explain.
took a flight to
I'll
Cali.
explain right now.
so he has your personal information and things like that, and he could just like stop you from like
I ain't worried like
Oh,
that.
leasing
okay.
on
Now
to a company
that
that
makes
you want.
sense.
Y'all want me to
Uh,
explain it? Or?
Sure, go ahead.
shoot it. I'm trying to figure you out.
Yes.
Nah, yeah, and I'm sorry, man, because it is kind of confusing. You know what I'm saying? But so 3 weeks out of leaving Swift, I already bought my semi truck. You know what I'm saying? It's been sitting for a couple months. I've been making payments on it. Spent about $13,000 to get the truck. Um, and so a big part of that type of stuff you're talking about with the bullying and stuff, where I make a video shouting out a bunch of people, and it's a big problem. Basically what he said was, all right, you're not gonna get on this company that I was gonna set you up with to get leased on under. Maybe you can go, to one of these guys you shout out. Maybe they can help you out. But good luck getting hired. You only got, less than a year experience. No one's gonna hire you, and if they do, you're gonna be running basically for nothing and stuff like that. So,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
so
Finally,
I
you
was
letting
scared.
it off. You
I
finally
was
letting it
scared.
loose.
It ain't a excuse, you know what I'm saying, by any means, but that was the mindset. That was my mindset at the time of why I did that. I was scared as hell, man, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? I
Okay,
thought,
that
shit,
makes sense.
if I don't do this, I'm gonna have to go work for nothing for Swift. You know what I'm saying? And
Because
so
you're a rookie in the game, and this is what he says. So whatever
yeah,
he says, they think that's what it is.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I was freaked out, man. I was like, well shit, and so again, it ain't no excuse or nothing like that. And I wish I hadn't do any videos. And honestly, when that whole hated thing came out, that was it right there. But
Most
it
hated.
happened, man.
So now,
Yeah, when all that
in
dropped,
hindsight, do you hold yourself accountable for any of that, or it's just all his
absolutely
fault?
no, no. And I said it in my video. I did this to myself. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's
That's
what a lot of
good.
people don't. They don't want to take accountability. Like SoCal when I made the video, and then all of a sudden he says my mentorship program is open again now. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, what about when you told everyone it was closed and you just took their money? So I
So, do
mean,
you feel a
I hold
certain
myself
type of
accountable.
way if Cooley or Joshua or somebody let them in their live? Will you feel a certain type of way because he did that to you?
He's been in the lives.
Without what?
Like,
You said what?
I think his phone regenerating.
Force regen.
My damn show keep doing it.
Gotta hit that force regen
CJ,
while
let
park.
SoCal be your motivation to success. I can see that, man.
Bro,
Transform them
if you
into
need
stuff.
help, bro, with anything, bro, I drop my number in the chat, bro. I'm private chat. So I got a
What?
little bit of information too. If you need
Yeah.
help
Cooley.
becoming shit in the truck again, bro, I got my number in the chat, bro. I just dropped it.
I think he's talking about the private chat, man.
Yeah, that private
Okay,
chat.
okay.
Yeah, my
All
number.
right. I appreciate you, Brandon.
Yeah. I
Hell
ain't
yeah.
gonna charge you $500, bro, either.
Come on, man. Let me give you $500, man. Come on. Need that knowledge, yo.
It's
Nah,
all
this
it's
shit
all
free
it's
over here,
all
bro.
good. It's all good, CJ, man. Just learn from it, move forward, man, and you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I don't
But
know if you think they was
before you,
gaming up on you like that. They was just trying to get, trying to understand the moves you made about it. They
Yeah.
just trying to get a little bit
Nah.
more because you kind of went all over the place with it. You missed out some details in some of your videos, so they're trying to get a little bit more detail about why you did it or what was the issue with SoCal or whatnot. But he's going to make a response video. He got one scheduled for tomorrow, whatever. Yeah, I guess he's going to do his mentories or whatever testimonials. So
But that's the
It,
thing.
it, it's
If you're gonna give certain people attention and leave everyone else out to dry, of course you're not gonna reach out to those people and be like, "Hey, was the 1 month worth it?" You know what I'm
so what?
saying?
So why don't he reach out to you and add you on that live? That would be better.
Leak,
Why
you're
don't he?
muted.
Why don't he click the link in the chat instead of doing some other stuff? I don't know. You know, shit
Leak, you're
crazy.
muted. You got mute, Leak. You're
I mean,
talking to
I'll talk
yourself.
to anybody, man. You know. Shit.
My bad.
Okay.
I said he can come in here now. He been in here before,
He's already
Yeah.
so
in
it
here.
ain't nothing different. I mean, what's the point of making what's the point of watching and go make something on the other side scheduled for tomorrow? Like you watch it now.
He's scared. You gotta understand, bro. He's scared, bro. No, y'all niggas believe him, bro. Shit.
I don't know about all that, but I mean, you're watching now. You been in before.
I'm just gonna bug. Y'all niggas some bullies, bro. Real talk.
We not no
Look at me
bullies, man.
with the water and shit. Look, y'all did to me, bro. That's bullying, man.
Nah, you did that to yourself. You
Yeah,
set
y'all went
yourself
kind
up
of
for
hard
that.
on Brandon.
That man Brandon
Anybody
look
that
like
get
Leak
water
Brandon.
rejected
No,
needs to be bullied.
Be Smooth did that to you. We didn't do nothing.
Hey,
Be
at
Smooth
least you
did
ain't
you.
get a tattoo. At least you ain't get a tattoo of a company on your name for like working with them for 15 years. At least you ain't do that. Now that's the worst.
Who did
Damn,
that?
you bought that back up, man.
Yeah,
Who
that's.
did that, yo?
I must
It
be
was
coming in
somebody on.
late because who did that?
It was
There was a
somebody on
prime
Jive.
driver that did it.
Yeah,
A prime driver did it a couple of years ago, and they were saying somebody else had did it.
I know about
some
the
dude
prime
The
on.
guy,
guy
but
tattooed the
y'all was
word
talking about
prime
somebody
trucking.
else. Somebody
Yep,
said
he
it
Yeah,
had
on
it
on his
here.
like
forearm.
Prime Ink or something. Said Prime saved his life, so just
All
He
right.
whatever.
better never quit.
That
It
sounds
was
That's
a
what I'm
dude
saying.
in Jive stream who got a tattoo. I think he worked for him for like 15 years. It was like one of them Indian dudes, and he said I think Swift might have denied him or something in the beginning, and that company gave him like a position, and he said he was making I think like 38 cent or 32 cent, and I think he got like a raise per year, so it went up to like 42 over the years. I think that's like 15 years. It went up to that price, but he said he like invested it at the same time, but he ended up getting a tattoo towards the end, and he's still there. So
Tattoos,
that's
shit. They got Landstar drivers with tattoos.
yeah, I
Get the
would have
fuck out
never
of
done that.
Get the fuck out of
What?
here, bro.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
they got Landstar drivers with tattoos and
Come
belt
on.
buckles and shit. Yeah.
I had to
belt,
save
belt
it.
buckle.
Y'all
Leather
niggas
Hey,
jackets and shit.
wild.
Kevin got about 5 of them belt buckles.
Nah. You know what's crazy though? I've been over there. I never really collected anything. No 100,000 mile, 200,000 mile. I will be collecting when I get my last truck out of there. But but I never collected anything from them other than Christmas gifts or whatever.
Man.
That's pretty much it. I
Dude,
guess you gotta go online and go to the store and stuff.
dude, I was $1 million agent from Landstar and got nothing at all when I left.
Disrespect.
Yeah, slight problems. And
Yeah, I never collected anything from them, even though they told me I got it.
That's because you was taking your business away from them.
yeah, but
They mad
before
about
I was
that.
before. Like I said, because my wife was the agent and I was a driver, and then I became an agent with her, and then I got my own brokerage under my name, and she was still an agent. And they're like, you can't do both. I'm like, well, I'm not an agent. She's an agent. Oh yeah, you can't have a brokerage. I'm like, okay, you're gonna tell me what I can do? And they're like, yeah, you got to pick. And I think we made $5,000 for them, and I think I was at $50,000. I'm like, yeah, I'll see you later, and I left.
What's up,
There you
Miles?
have
Come
it.
up in here, man.
Hey,
Who trying
I
to
didn't want
Mob said that was a CR England review. You and SoCal. Some mob dumb as hell, man.
to. I did want to see a comment there with Nikki. She said, the Washington channel. Did you talk to SoCal before you brought it to YouTube? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even want to bring it to YouTube, at all. But and I did talk to him before I came out. But how do I? Like I said, the whole point of it was to warn people. That was the whole point of it. So I can't individually go to everyone who ever watched me support this guy and say, hey, by the way, he's really a scammer. Don't do nothing with him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that was the point of it.
But you could tell.
You know,
You could tell
we
by the
know
video.
we watch videos.
Oh, your phone.
Dude's got reach, man. Mute.
I don't understand how I got a mobile device.
You gotta get that 5G, man. You gotta get off that 3G network, man.
Christ.
Damn.
Pardon me, man. My damn, people always calling. People always calling when I get on, man. They don't call me any other time, but when I go on this bitch, they start calling.
Got that Sega Dreamcast internet.
Man. Sega Dreamcast. This guy.
That says Sega Dreamcast. Hell no.
But now we was saying, man, we've seen, people asking the questions like that. We've seen him on videos, like talking, and it's like, damn, dude, you want to explain something? Like, you happy about something, or somebody got you scared to say something? Like,
Yeah,
we saw that. We saw that.
Yeah, you could tell by the videos you dropped watching that there was something up. Most definitely, it was something up. You could tell.
Like, you couldn't say something.
You couldn't say something. We could tell it was something up. He was going
I don't know if maybe you were blinking in Morse code or something, but something.
Nah, it was just like going through something, and he might be excited about something that happened or something, but then he'll start saying that he kind of like veer off from it, and he'll do it again. And he'll do it multiple times in the video. It's like, what the fuck is up with this dude, man? Like, like somebody got a gun to him or something.
Somebody was in the sleeper berth with the pistol to him, probably, man. Crazy.
The sleeper bird there. What the heck?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Man, y'all full of hell, man.
Oh man.
That's
but
crazy.
Yeah, man. So
Good, man.
maybe when you was live, SoCal had a troll account sitting in there looking. They know he was doing that. That's we seen that. He came out and I guess he kind of admitted it. I mean, even though he was just bringing up stuff that was irrelevant to what they was calling him out about, but
What the hell? He was just taking orders. What?
Taking orders. Man.
Taking orders, I guess, huh? Well, they do brainwash us to do that, so hey, who knows, man? Who knows?
Monica,
terrible,
man.
So basically, what I'm
just
trying to
something that the
understand,
bullying part or whatever you want to call it was part of the shit, man.
so did the scamming part come after the fact? Like, people were coming to join that program based off of your success in it, and then once they got into it, they were not reaping the same benefits you were reaping out of that program. Is that where the scamming came in at?
Pretty much.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. So basically, they weren't able to reap the same benefits you were getting, and then the shit shut down, and he went ghost or some type shit.
So we got a question here. It looks like, huh? I need advice on how to pay my driver. I know it depends on a lot of factors, but is there like a rule of thumb? Okay. What do you got, Cooley? Because there's a lot of questions, I would think, right?
After you read that question, after y'all answer that question, I got a question.
Okay. Are they a company driver?
I got your favorite YouTuber on here right
now. The captain of the Black Pearl.
Oh yeah. What up?
Who's that Pokemon?
Are you hiring company drivers or owner operators?
Chocolate Kool-Aid man, what's happening?
I think Josh got some good news to tell y'all. I'm gonna let him tell it though.
That boy look like Gengar.
Come on, man.
That was rough right there.
Company driver.
That was ugly.
I can't really answer that because I don't have company drivers. If Leak was in here, you pay him by the cents per mile.
Yeah, basically cents per mile for company driver.
Cents per mile. I seen guys pay. You can't really do the hourly. Like we already saw somebody try to do that, and that was a
crash
fail.
and burn.
Salary, I wouldn't. That's like guaranteeing money. You can't guarantee. I wouldn't guarantee money in trucking. That's just my opinion. But it's probably best to do cents per mile. If I was gonna do company drivers, Al and Fry. But Lee probably come back up in here and answer your question.
He's force rejected.
All right. Hey.
Mhm.
All right. This is my question. Hey, CJ, you say that you about people came in based on your success, right?
Seemed like it, partially at least. Yeah.
So by that logic, if people come in based on your success and they don't succeed in the way that you succeeded, whose fault is that? Is it SoCal's? Is it yours? Or is the person who didn't succeed?
I mean, it depends. It depends. I mean, because if you just end it, you know, isn't there some type of you know, for I would say both people. Honestly, at the end of the day, I would say both people because you gotta, you know, you're taking that risk to do that, but you know, when you lying to somebody and changing it up, I mean, they gotta have some type of responsibility too, right?
Okay, but at the same time, because I remember when he said he was going to end that, he was letting people know like 2-3 months ahead that he was going to be done with it.
Well, but my thing is,
My whole argument is it seems that it's not just with your situation, it's just in general. People have a real hard time with accepting their part in something that they participated in. Not speaking of you specifically, I'm just speaking in general.
right? Yeah, no, I mean, but you know, again, it goes back to if you say this is going to be an indefinite situation, and all of a sudden you're going to switch it up and leave everyone out to dry, then I mean, you know, is that not, are you not responsible for that? If you know, for them not following whatever or doing whatever, or if you're going to call and maybe you don't get the same amount of phone calls or the same amount of text messages I do, the same amount of attention, you know. Um, But yeah, I agree with you saying. Yeah, it's gotta go at least both ways. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah.
All
So
right, I'm gonna connect my last question with why I say this. It goes back to what I said earlier. You took his information and you ran with it. You were ready more than damn near anybody that I know or really have heard of. Dude, you were already, like you said, you did a cash out refi. Most folks in trucking nowadays are trying to take advice from me from SoCal, from Cooley, and they ain't even got a house that they own or a mortgage. Most of folks that's taking advice from all these other established drivers and YouTubers, they trying to get their feet planted. Your feet were already planted. Like, so you were able to pretty much do and get like, you were pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for? You were leaps and bounds ahead of probably anybody in that whole damn mentorship. And at this point, it almost comes out like with the whole thing. It's almost like you're being social justice warrior-ish. You can feel empathy for somebody, but you can't just speak up for everybody that may not have succeeded. Because like I said, a lot of them people just probably wasn't ready for what they really had to do.
I could,
Too many people are just too much in their feelings as far as they see something good, then they want to go about it and they jump in with both feet without realizing how deep the water is. Like, that's
yeah,
just my whole argument in a nutshell. My
yeah. I
whole
mean,
statement, pretty much.
yeah. No, yeah. I mean, social justice warrior. No, I'm definitely not trying to do nothing like that, man. But um, I I would separate the success part from the scam part because that's totally separate. You know what I'm saying? What people
Mm-hmm.
bring to, let's say in this case, that mentorship program, whatever situation they brought to that thing, that's on them, yeah, for success wise. But what they went to was a scam, you know, and it's a fact. And so I wasn't so much speaking on, oh, they didn't succeed because this guy's a scammer. No, it's just this guy's a scammer. Stay away from him. You know what I'm saying?
But how was it a scam if you got what you needed out of it?
Because other people
Like,
did
that's
it.
the basis of it all. Okay, damn what other people were doing. You got what you needed out of it. So how was it a scam? That's like me blaming McDonald's for keeping me fat.
Hey, if you got me promoting something that's fake, that's not real, you know, I'm thinking it's something else. Then am I is that not a, how is that not a scam? You know what I'm saying? And I was part of
Because,
it. You know,
but okay, I get that aspect of it, but like I said, based on everything that I've learned and have come to learn about this whole thing, I've given you your roses, bro. You were leaps and bounds ahead of. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet my ability to have kids. Pretty much don't want no more. That you were leaps of bounds. You were leaps and bounds ahead of damn near everybody else in that program.
right? So why even make the video? Is that what you're saying?
So was it a scam? So this is my opinion. Was it a scam? I disagree with you. I just have to humbly disagree with you.
Okay, that it wasn't a scam. Okay, I mean, all right. I mean, that's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think if someone takes your
And
money, you
people
know,
throw
and you
around the
agree to, I don't know, man. I don't know, but if someone's
and
paying you
Everybody,
my other
money,
thing is people throw around the word scam so much. It's like
he lagged out
I don't know what else to call it. Maybe it's a different word for it, but
because the other people were not like getting the same benefit as you. You said you were getting more time to develop
Ruben
with
Lowe's
SoCal
lobby on you.
versus the
yeah,
other people. So the other people didn't get the same amount of time to be mentored as you did with SoCal, basically, right?
exactly. Yeah, I mean,
my bad. My shit keep L. My phone keep fucking regenerating. I'm my leak.
Are you the only one? Are you the only one that had a YouTube channel?
no, well, I mean, Long Way Fargo has got a channel that was in the program and everything like that. That's the only other person I know, you know, that was in the program.
Long Way and his wife making a killing.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
it
That's
is what
what
it is.
that's what he's saying. He making a killing. I don't believe he making no killing, but he all right. Shit.
yeah, I ain't got no bad blood against Long Way.
Man, I
This dude
heard
be
G
like, what
back
are you
there.
talking
That
about?
boy,
Yep. Like this nigga, yeah.
Oh, you.
All long
Oh,
way,
you.
man.
that boy Josh was causing a storm up in the kitchen. I heard it too, man. Boy, you was snapping.
There go Josh boy right there, Mr. Lionel. What's up, man?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
What's up?
Yes,
Josh,
He must
sir.
got,
Yeah.
he
Uh
must
oh.
got,
Josh, can I still get that 300?
Huh?
huh?
Can I still get that 300?
You say you don't need it. So hell,
Okay. I was in my
I
feelings, man. I'm
got it.
just fucking with
I keep money. I keep money on me now.
you. Yeah.
I'm
I got it.
riding around right now. Goddamn it, truck broke down. They still got a pocket full. Goddamn it, who wants some?
I know, man.
Left lane. That's all I gotta tell you. Catch that left lane. Goddamn it.
Yeah, I'm kind of hard head, man. I like to do stuff myself sometimes. So
Oh, you
you
definitely hard.
know,
Definitely.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, I'm stuck in my ways. I'm unique. You know, the things that I want to do in life I'm probably I- I'm rare. I'm like Colonel
It's
Sanders.
it's the
Colonel Sanders was like 70 years old, and he was turned down like 999 times before he, you know, got that chicken rolling. So that's how I am. All right. I mean, I want to make $1 million a year. I want what most people don't want. And everybody know to own trucks and own, to hire people to work for you is hell. You're gonna go through some hell, and I don't care about that. Okay. So it's like, hey. But anyway, man, how you been, man? You good?
hmm
Um,
I went to look at the doodle, man. I got the buyer's order right here. I got the buyer's order for the buyer's order $71,959 and 27 cents.
so is it gonna cost you what, about 600 a month or less?
Hell no, probably about 8, 9,
8?
8, 9, maybe 1,000.
It depends though, because my vehicle was like 45,000 or close to 50, and I pay almost 9. I pay 8 something.
Well, it don't bother me because that ain't shit. Because I mean, it's once a month. I'd rather pay that versus me paying another $3,000 a month for another truck.
And when you look at it, you're gonna get that back in a week. I mean, in
Uh,
1 week, actually less than that, we know, but just one load to be your truck note,
uh,
right? So it is what it is, man.
yeah, I'm
You
going
know,
how
you
I'm going how campers because with campers, all they require you to do is do one load a month. So this is stay in compliance whoever you put them for, and
yeah, I heard you.
pay about $6,000 to $7,000 to go to Cali with a camper. That's
Yeah,
one way. But then you got to find your way, get a load coming back.
right. I heard you talking about the pay what you get for those campers. So
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
I mean, but see,
Nikki,
what the
right?
campers miss about and Cooley, a lot of people understand about the campers is there is no 20%, there is no 15%, there is no.
What?
Force regen.
Hey, he just went off.
Hey,
Yeah,
Nikki, you should come in this live. There go somebody that was in the mentorship. CJ,
Yeah.
Nikki, you should come in the live. You don't even got to turn your camera on if you don't want to.
I went SoCal now. I don't know, man.
I think we need to convert to Zoom, like real talk, man, because Zoom is a better platform than StreamYard. StreamYard keep buffing and shit.
I,
Yeah,
I,
Zoom
I,
be hit.
I think Josh. I'm thinking the same thing as you're thinking, man. Like what I'm gonna do when my truck breaks down or it goes in the shop. I mean, I already said my plan is at least go get a job. I got to keep the money flowing somehow. If if I can get my own Amigo or whatever to fix it for 3 to 5 grand, great. But if Freightliner say 15, I'm gonna be like, hold up. I'll put that sucker in storage and go get me a daggone job. As long as they paying me 1,500 a week, I'm gonna keep it moving. I mean, that's my plan. So, so that's why I say I got to get me another vehicle. That's the main reason why I want to get another vehicle. I mean, even if it's a daggone what you call it, a hoopty or what do you call it, Josh? Raggedy motherfucker.
Big
I
rag?
mean,
Fuck.
hey, any truck could do for me. Because if I could get a mechanic to fix it, I'm not gonna take it over the road. I'll keep it local.
Hey, I
You
need to
know.
delete the DPF off my goddamn phone. This bitch keep resetting. But see, now, what I want y'all to understand about the campers, right? You see, like these companies like F2F where I'm at, they take 20%. Everybody else take 10, 20, 15, whatever percent. With the campers, there is no percentage. If the load pays $7,000, the load pays $7,000. You get percent of what that load pay.
And you talking from you talking from experience because you've done it before.
I done it, yeah. So I mean, like I say, I used to do it, man. I used to drive the box trucks. box trucks, it's the same concept, same thing.
They go they going in on somebody in the comment.
Hey, box trucks is easier too.
Well, I mean, we just took brand new box trucks and dropped them off. We get half of the money.
Right.
They pay half of the money up front, and then when you drop it off, you get paid the same day.
Now,
So
what
you,
I mean is, I drove a box truck, and it's 50% easier than driving a damn tractor trailer.
oh yeah.
To me, it is, except maybe turning. That's the only difference.
Come
Box
on.
truck got a wide turn. Let me see what they talking about.
Paper City Kings. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, he talking about? Oh, he
They,
talking about you, Lionel.
Yeah, they cooking you, man. So don't listen to nobody
Oh,
60 years
oh
ago.
no. Oh, check this out, man. Yeah, I seen it. Let me see. I don't know. I'm trying to think. How did I get to see that house? I don't know. I think my wife, me and my wife, I don't know, but somehow we end up going down that street to look at that house. My wife showed me because she was looking for one because we need to get a bigger house, and our house is too small. So I mean, a reasonable house for me would be 200,000 to 300,000. Okay, 1,000, 1,500 a month. I only pay 600 for my house, and that's with taxes included. But we need a bigger house. We got 4 children, so my wife took me and showed me this house, and this house was 600,000. That sucker looked like a mansion. And when I look at the mortgage payment is only 2,000 a month. Now I understand that don't include utilities, that don't include taxes and stuff. But it's something I would like to have. I'm not saying I can afford it now, because I could get it, but then I'd be what you call, I don't know, house broke, whatever, right? All my money, because you shouldn't spend no more than, I think that the standard is like no more than 30% of your income should go towards your house, I believe, as far as the guidelines for lending. So, maybe my business can afford the house, but me personally, I agree not. Okay. I mean, I only been in business 1 year.
You
So,
gotta connect with Great Freight, man. Get you some get you to steer you in the right direction. You got some good
oh,
information over there.
I, well,
Oh Lord.
I'm definitely going to connect with him. In fact, he lives in the best state on the continent.
Yeah, I get all my tags from his state.
Eh, oh, you what?
All his tags, his plates.
Oh, okay, cool. Because, man,
What state that is?
Maine,
Tennessee?
Maine, Maine
Maine.
pays the most money.
Dang.
Most money. They pay 10 and 11 G's. No other state pays that mostly. Massachusetts will pay 9, but Maine pays 10 from California, and I'll be going there soon. I don't care what nobody's saying. In fact, I don't want nobody to go to California and go to Maine. I want that lane for myself.
Just
Oh, you
coming
want
out of
that
here.
Globetrotter lane, huh?
I'm telling you. Only me and Josh. Now, Josh may not go to Maine, but Josh going to go to Virginia and get that loot.
Yeah, I'm
Dang.
going to Virginia. I go to Virginia. Fuck it.
Oh, make sure you let me know when you come to Virginia, man. We don't want no intruders.
Hey, Cooley. You know what I'm saying? I done already told you that you ain't got no money problem, nigga. Hey, nigga, you hear me? Boy, got so much money, man. I'm out here got that finna spend $71,000 for a dually, man. God
Big
Oh, you
money.
getting a new one. That's what I'm talking about.
He got the 2021 Freightliner, the 2021 Charger.
damn. Now they charge 2020, and that dually is 2022.
I guess life didn't exist before 2020.
Big
Hey,
money.
man.
I don't even got that. You got it.
Josh's new nickname gonna be called "Call Me Dooley." That's his new nickname.
And call me Mr. Credit, man. You know, fuck. Nah, I'm just playing, man. I mean, but I just got my letter
they finna remove the bankruptcy off my Equifax and TransUnion. So it's already off my experience. So I'm finna get this gonna come off, and it's gonna really boost my score up. So I'm gonna be doing pretty good with the credit, man.
That's what's up.
The guy was like, "Hey man, how much you think probably putting down?" I said 5,000. He says, "I said, but I ain't gonna be able to get it through y'all, motherfucker. Hell no. We going through the credit."
But you know what happened to me, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of got denied, and because I use my business income as personal income, and it really is because I use my personal income to run my business because that's where I had to come from. But put it like this: they shot my credit like maybe 10 people, so I got 10 inquiries. But because I
What?
put 3,000 down, I still got my vehicle. I got it through a credit union. In other words, the dealer said, "Sure, take the vehicle home." Then they were like, "Oh, we can't underwrite it." You know how they shoot it out to a lot of people because when you in business, you know your income ain't as verifiable. You know, because my income was coming from the military, and I didn't, you know, and I'm not active. I wasn't active duty no more, so I can't use that income. So when I started my trucking business, you know, that's shaky income in a way. And unless you got money down and the bank statements, which I did have. So yeah, I got the vehicle, you know. Like I said, I had like 11 damn inquiries to get that one vehicle. But I'm gonna work on getting
Man,
all them damn inquiries moved because, you
man,
know,
I'm
that
not
shit
doing that
hurt you.
mess around. I'm not doing that. The Cooler heard what I told that man. Give me that damn buyer's order. We gonna go to the credit union myself. One inquiry.
I hear
Oh,
Yeah,
that,
you
man.
had you had a credit blast.
yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
blasted your. Oh yeah.
Well,
That's how you go to the dealership. They'll blast
well,
your credit
that,
with different
well,
banks.
see, we went to the dealership. We test drove the vehicle. They said they needed 3,000. I said I could give you 500 now and the other 2,500 in 3 weeks. They agreed. So they wanted that money because you know, that salesman got to get his money. Everybody got to get their money. So once
Hold
I
on.
gave them that money,
What dealer was this?
a Toyota dealer in Savannah.
Oh, you talking about cars? I was talking about trucks.
No, it was the car.
Oh,
So
okay.
once I gave them that 3,000, either they give my money back, I give them their car back. Okay, they didn't want to get that money back, so you know, we got the car. My wife got the car she wants. She's happy. Everybody's happy. You know, I mean, that's what I work for. So, but you know, if the credit was straight, I wouldn't have had to go from. I mean, I wouldn't even had to negotiate with like last time my credit was straight. I got it through USAA, and I didn't even have to consider the dealership because I was pre-approved. You know,
Is that the Toyota dealership near Hunter Army Airfield?
yeah. Well,
Oh man, I bought a
but
car
not
there.
that. We got our Sienna from the one off Abercrombie.
Yeah, yeah.
But this one I got off. This one I got off of 16.
Mm. Yeah, it's been a while, but
Damn.
Somebody in comments told me don't buy a $71,000 dually. Like, how you gonna tell me not to buy something that's gonna make me money, dummy? Come on, man.
It is an asset, man. I say go for it because it's a tax write-off, and as you know,
Oh, real hustle.
you know, you can almost guess how much you're gonna make each month on it.
I don't give a damn if the truck sit up in the yard. I make enough money with Black Pearl to pay for everything in my yard, so it doesn't matter. I don't understand why people really think that this shit just finna just get real bad out here. I don't know what I'm doing. Dude, I came from being a company driver to now. Come on, man.
You gotta come back in, Buddha Black. Your phone, it's like messing up.
Yeah, I gotta ask. I heard Buddha Black talking about that stock, man. I gotta get in that penny shit too, man. You know, put me
Man,
about 1,000 down and see if it can flip.
I hope Buddha don't come on here talking that stock shit. I don't want to hear about this shit. The damn Dodge
All
going that
right,
shit
all right.
down.
I hope that damn Dodge should go back down to a penny so I can buy it.
Hell
Shit.
no, we gonna lose
Hell
motherfucking money.
no.
Everybody
Hell
else
no.
lose, I win. Shit.
Oh, hell no, you ain't gonna win.
Yes, sir.
Hell
Josh, I
yeah.
thought you was headed to race chasing Andrew. That's why you hopped in the whip for that $1,000.
Hey, if we want whatever we want to do, we can do it.
Easy money.
It's the money. Whatever he want to do, we can do it. Goddamn.
Just put y'all water. All right, we got it. We got it.
Whatever he want to do.
Hey, now let's
It's
put your
the
headset
money.
back in, bruh.
It
Hey,
sound
y'all
like somebody
deserve it, man.
skydiving.
So the people
Hey,
that
hey,
died,
the Watson channel.
y'all
I got a question to you about the mentorship. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
If he charged you about $50 or 100
Can y'all hear me?
for the mentorship,
Yeah.
would it have been worth it?
Uh,
Okay.
for me, I don't know.
Well, all right, really my question is, was it a one-time fee or was it a monthly fee that you paid?
One time,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
myself personally, one day I'm going to have a mentorship. It's going to be very affordable. I'm only going to charge $10 a month because it
what?
really ain't about the money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the money. And my my reason is this: I got my CDL in 2014, about 6 years ago. I got 4 years driving experience, but I got 1 year with my owner operator. But back when I was really green and I ain't had no experience, I had nobody to really reach out to, really, because every time I call somebody, the one person I could depend on, they didn't answer. And for
exactly.
me,
Yeah,
and for me, $10. I mean, I was struggling still, though. Okay, but $10 would have been like, it would have seemed affordable, even though when you just making it, every dollar, every penny counts. So I can understand why they say they shouldn't charge. All right, but I think you if you pay for something, it means more to you. I think that's what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's a dollar, if you pay a dollar for something, it means more than somebody just giving it to you free. You know, so
Well, man.
basically,
Well, you
Hold
gotta
on.
get a little. Well, you gotta get a little more knowledge than what you know right now, brother.
Uh-uh.
well,
Hold on. Hold
I
on.
hey,
would
hey,
give you.
Josh,
I would
Hold
give
on,
you.
Josh.
man. Hold on. Hold on. What y'all doing, man? Cause y'all, everybody that Josh got blocked, y'all come over here with bull. Don't come over here. Don't start no trouble, man.
I know that's right.
I know what y'all doing, man. I know what y'all doing.
The Injustice League and shit came
But
through.
I'm here. I'm here for it though. Everybody cool with me, man. Everybody cool
The
with me.
Hey,
Injustice
nah,
League.
Josh let me back in, man. He unblocked me.
All Josh villains pulled up on him and shit with the capes. They ready.
Hey,
I
Josh,
I I I
you
never
giving
block.
up
I
your
never
truck?
blocked you in the first place. So somebody's in the comments probably blocked you. I just got you off the screen.
I was
Hey,
in that live.
Josh, you giving up your truck?
Hell no.
Oh, you gonna keep both of them?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna keep both my trucks, man. What the fuck
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
give my truck up for? Something gonna make me more, make me money. I don't run from my problem, dog.
Right. So you
This is
say you went from
this is a
company drive?
situation. I was
You
a
went from
company driver. I was a company driver before I came and went and got that truck.
So when did you ever have your authority? You didn't say you had your
I had
authority?
my authority. I had my authority right after I started working for this. After I worked for this company, Gulf Relay. I'm right behind their trailer right now. That's a company I used to work for, Gulf Relay.
How long did you run your authority?
2 years.
Man, here come the lies, dog.
Interrogate them.
Here come the lies.
I ran that thought. I ran that thought for 2 years. Then I cut it off.
Oh, okay.
I was still paying the insurance and all this shit, and I was driving for a company. I was doing lease purchase.
Nah, but Brandon, I'm sorry that happened to you, man. I don't want you to make you think like, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to dog you or nothing, though.
No, that's
Oh
all
no,
But you
good.
got,
I'm not.
but
mean,
I
I mean,
also want you to understand, everybody with a college degree they don't go to their mate, they don't go. Everybody who graduate from college for a certain phone ringing like crazy. But everybody likes you know what I'm trying to say, right? Just because you graduate with a degree don't mean that you're gonna get that job.
yeah.
well, I tell you what. Now, I talked to the headquarters. I talked to Daimler actually today, and he seen all the notes for my truck. And he said, I said, well, what if I took that truck to one of those amigos or something like that? He told me they still gonna have to call us because that's an internal problem. It ain't just you just gonna go fix no wrenches, tweak no wrenches with this truck. I said it's internal problem.
Man, hey, hold on. I thought that was Project Pep that pulled up. That was A plus. I see you, Clint. No, you kind of like Project Pat though, man.
Hit
That's a
the
good rap.
weed, pass the dope, mask on face, cock the yo, ride on
No,
up,
but I mean
not too
it's the
fast.
same shit though. So I don't I ain't worried about it. Fuck
Hey,
You
y'all
ain't worried
terrible.
about
Project Pata attract them damn
it.
pizza.
So I'm gonna get up in the morning. I'm gonna go hit I'm going to the credit union in the morning.
yeah, nigga's crazy, man.
My collar, that's my shit.
Josh can't even look into the
Because
camera no more.
everybody want to run to the Migos. Migos working on the truck. All everything is in the shop is a Migos. They don't have no black folks in the shop. I think it's like 2 white guys, but everybody else is amigos. The whole facility amigos, bro.
I can't hear
Yeah.
you. That's 125.
Yeah, I think you just ended up at a bad dealership. I don't think they all bad though. I know they can't be. I mean, it's at the best place. I mean, they made the truck, so I know they could fix it.
See, the problem is, man, when you going behind other folks' work, they make your work even harder. When you going
You,
behind a mechanic, bro, that already fucked your shit up, and then this drive, you want this shop, you know what I'm saying, to fix it,
Oh man.
they gotta go behind all the rest of the motherfuckers.
you're correct. I'm a carpenter, and sometimes if I do a job and they did half the work, I charge you for the whole job because
All right, can you
it
hear
may
me
not
now,
be done
Cooley?
right.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. No, I was saying Freightliner is made in Mexico, right?
Damn, that is true.
Some
Like
of them
the
are. You're right.
most of the
Yeah,
truck.
I know mine's come from Mexico, and I think
Yeah,
mine's came from Swift. So,
my stickers say Mexico.
What you
well, I
trying
think
So
to?
we
it's
got. I
So what you trying to
think it's
say
got.
about my people, Holmes? We don't know how
oh
to make them trucks. They say.
Come on, that's
see.
it.
Say what?
Man, you just need to just trade that truck in, man. Pay him
Crazy,
that
man.
truck back. Walk away
Man,
from
I
that
think that,
situation.
man, they got a money grab on you. You got a good warranty, and they just gonna try to just, you know what I'm saying? They gonna try to get it for what it's worth. That's what it is. Cause you can call Detroit yourself, man. I call Cummins all the time for my engine. You
I got the code. I got the confirmation number. I got to call Detroit
No,
tomorrow.
you don't need none of that. All you need is your VIN number. You
I
call
know.
Detroit, give them your VIN number. They only want like the last 6, and
Yeah.
they can diagnose your truck like through you. You don't need to go through Freightliner to
No,
have them diagnose your truck.
what I'm trying to tell you, 125 is this. I got the confirmation number on the ticket that they called D truck with on the log file. I got that actual confirmation number. So when I
But I,
called, they already know about that number the guy gave me from Daimler. I'm gonna call tomorrow and give them that number and see what's up. So it's without the problem.
yeah, just call them, man, because they ain't gonna even really need that number. They just gonna ask you for your VIN, and they gonna do their own diagnosis right then and there, man. They gonna tell you whatever code popped up in the last month. They gonna tell you all the codes. They gonna tell you what's active, what's inactive. I do that shit with Cummins, man.
It is what it is, bro. I ain't worried about it. We gonna get back to the money one way or the other.
Yeah, it ain't nothing but a money grab. They just trying to. There's no way in hell that turbo and all that shit should be wrong with a new truck, man.
That's what the dude told me at the Daimler. He was like, bro, that truck only got 88,000 miles on it, man. That truck got too many problems, too brand new to be having that many problems.
Yeah, and they know that truck, man. And my mechanic, man, I sit there and talk to him for like 10 minutes, and he broke down the whole truck. Like, he knew what wires go to what. This motherfucker was like, this is connected to this. This motherfucker did like a blueprint of the whole truck in like a few minutes. And if this dude know how to do that, I know Freightliner. Those trucks are not that complicated. Like, they learn on Freightliners in school. That's like the cheapest truck, the easiest truck to work on. I can see if you had a Volvo with a Volvo engine or some shit, man, that there's no way in hell they don't know what's wrong with that truck, man.
Well, hey, the Migos got their hands on it, rival. The Migos.
The
So I'm trying to
Migos is the
tell you.
smartest ones. They the best ones to
Migos is
go
the
to.
dumbest motherfuckers. They don't know shit, bro. Them niggas don't even speak English,
Hold
man.
on. If
Shit.
that's the case,
The
then how
best
do
one to go to, bro.
You
they
ain't gotta speak English
manufacture
to
the
turn. You ain't gotta speak English to turn a wrench.
I know,
they
I'm just
manu-
Hey,
saying, but I got down. The
but
whole
Josh, your
shop
truck
Migos, bro. That don't mean,
Josh, your
and then
truck your truck was manufactured in Mexico though, so how they
man,
I,
doing?
Right.
I understand that,
They
but
the
what I'm trying
ones
to
to
tell you
talk
is
to.
just like matter of fact, the dude that when I left the hotel, bro, the dude I called the hotel. I said, "Damn, is old boy still in 101?" She said, "Yeah, he's still here. 15 days now, bro. 15 days. And he got cash money. He ain't got no warranty or nothing. He got an old regular
They don't care
motherfucker.
about
He
cash
been
money.
down
That
15 days.
man, when they do their production numbers, all they care about is number. They don't care who got cash. Only people that care about cash is owners because they don't like, you know what I'm saying? I got other stuff going on. If somebody paid cash, I'm not gonna claim it on my taxes. So that's the only people that give a fuck about paying cash. Your warranty is just as good as cash.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Just because you got cash, that don't mean they gonna bump you up to the front of the line. You feel me? The Washington Channel. Just because you got cash money, don't mean these shops gonna bump you up because you got cash money. These motherfuckers already got money, already guaranteed before you got there. See what I'm saying? They ain't gonna just take this truck out, take whatever they doing, to stop what they doing, to come get your truck, put it in just because you got cash.
Shit.
They ain't gonna do
That
that, bro.
depends on on which place you go to.
Think about this, man. Just say, okay, they already got a truck in the shop that's already towed down, right? They ain't find out really what's wrong with it yet. And this person paying cash. You coming there, your truck fucked up, broke down. You think this motherfucker finna put this truck back together, scoot that truck out the damn shop, put your truck in, and just because you got cash. Nah.
But you speaking on if they got one bay.
I mean, they got a whole lot of bays over there where that truck is. It's like 20 bays at that motherfucker.
And they ain't got that
So
motherfucking truck fixed yet. That's crazy. What's wrong with your truck, man? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, bro, what's wrong with it?
They don't even know what's wrong with it, bro. The truck lost all power, man. They got no power.
You
When
got
it,
emissions problem, or you got engine problems.
they said low pressure problems. It's manifold low pressure. So they
Too
put
much.
a manifold low pressure sensor in the truck, and
Shit,
it
that
throw the code
sound like
saying they need to replace that sensor again. So now they
that
talking
sound
about
like a
getting
crack
turbo.
in a block or some shit.
Yes, I'm
Too
losing pressure everywhere.
too much engine on the table. You need to get that DD16. That might fix it right there. You'll be straight.
Oh man, I mean that's you know what though, that's probably what they're gonna end up doing because they ain't gonna want to keep on tinkering with that motherfucker. They're gonna probably just end up slapping a new engine in that bitch. They might. I don't
Yep.
know. I mean, I believe it started when they replaced them injectors, bro. They fucked up something. Or they didn't put some shit
Why
back.
did you have to put injectors in the truck at 80,000 miles?
They
What was
put
the
brand
reason
new
for that?
all 6 injectors in the truck.
For what reason though? I mean, was it losing power? Was it
The truck started
missing?
squeaking and jerking and shit. I hit them rocks in the middle of the highway, and ever since I hit them rocks, and I must have bought some bad diesel somewhere, bro. They had to be the diesel, it can't be the rocks. But I hit the rocks first, and then I went and got some diesel. I believe I got some bad diesel.
Then they put injectors in there. Then it ran good for a while. Then it
It
fucked
ran
up again.
one load. Took that load to Greensboro, North Carolina from Batesville, Mississippi, and I unloaded the load. That bitch ran perfect. Reloaded the trailer.
Sound like you crack. Sound like a crack in the engine.
Reloaded the trailer. We got on the highway. Two check-ins, like one stop and none solid. And they put the sensor. I put it in the shop. They put the damn truck, put a sensor on the motherfucker. They did a road test. The bitch failed the road test. Since the lights came back on. All right. Then they say they put a new turbo on the fucking truck. They put another sensor in it and put another turbo on the truck. Lights came back on again.
Mm. Yeah, that's strange, man. For a DD15, that's very strange.
That's what they do. Even that Daimler told me. That shit don't use to have. He said that shit like that used to have like at 500,000 miles, man.
Unless somebody put DEF in your shit like they did that one dude. What's
I
his
was
name?
just finna say that.
They might have somebody might have got on some sneaky shit and put DEF in your shit. That's why you had to change them injectors and shit. And then like what it crystallized the shit. Your shit might be crystallized or something like that.
I
Might have
guess
to
your
rebuild
truck
that
is
shit.
a old raggedy motherfucker.
They'll
Motherfucker,
find
regular
that shit out
motherfucker
when
has
they
a
take it
now,
apart.
goddamn. It is what it is.
Man, what they do, man? What they do, man?
What's up,
Yeah,
bro?
That's all.
Hey,
Hey, that's all right.
Justice
Don't
League.
worry about it. I'm finna get ready to go to Indiana and be hauling shit out them damn campers, goddamn.
Man, hold
Mm.
on. I ain't even know. Damn, Josh. So I ain't even. So the truck broke down.
Oh, you
I ain't even know.
Yeah, my shit broke. My shit broke down, bro.
so what
hey,
you
I'll
gonna
be
leave on
back. I
Indiana
gotta
Man, you
transport?
know what though? And
I
let me
gotta
tell
step
you
out.
something.
I'll be back.
That shit. Let me tell you something, man. Shit like that happen. And Cooley, everybody here tell you because shit like that happen, man. And then just like you say, sometimes going to different mechanics. Because I experienced that same thing. Going to different mechanics. And in trucking, sometimes you ain't got no choice, especially when you new to owner operator. You ain't got no choice because you can't get back to your mans and them in your state because you on the road getting money. So you got to go to this rush truck center, then get this fixed. And if something else ain't right, now you got to go to these motherfuckers. That shit happen in trucking, man. You know, you just gotta, just learn from this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Learn from this shit. Pay attention to, what's going on, the whole process. See what you might have did wrong. Keep going over it in your head. You feel what I'm saying? But that's all you could do is learn from this shit and double back. Cause in trucking, this gonna happen, man. Warranty ain't gonna always, it ain't gonna always be there for you like that.
I mean,
You
they
know what I'm
basically gonna
saying?
rebuild.
The
They basically
warranty
gonna
ain't got
rebuild the
nothing to
whole
do with the
truck though.
motherfucker that's fixing the truck.
They basically gonna rebuild the truck. Gonna be like another.
I'm
They get
saying,
that
but you
bitch
gotta
fixed.
understand something.
Uh,
Most of the time when the stop engine light come on, it's either the truck don't have no oil in it or don't have no coolant in it.
nah, all this good. I just got a brand new PM, bro.
Most of the time, I'm just saying, most of 99% of the time, whenever that stop engine and that regular check engine light come on, that means the truck ain't got no fuel. I mean, it don't have no oil or antifreeze.
Oh,
Or if it's in level 4 for the regeneration system, and it's
Yeah,
in
they said
critical,
they
and
did
it's
a
in
40
critical.
on it and all that shit, bro. The light still coming on.
Yeah, that don't sound right.
So that's on them, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they gotta fix it too.
Now it's really on you. I mean, because I'm quite sure you still financially obligated to that deal, right?
Oh, I ain't worried about no payment, man. I got my money. I had already paid the whole note anyway. I had
Oh,
paid
okay.
my when that bitch went down the first time. I paid the whole month. Nope, I'm not paying every week. I pay that shit up front, bro.
Well, you know what I would do, man. With your situation, I probably would contact that person that you bought a truck with, and I would have to sit down and organize that contract we got, and you know, we gotta cancel out the deal because it's you know, this truck didn't pan out the way it's supposed to pan out, and get out of that deal
Nah, I
instead
ain't
of
gonna get
being
that.
paying for something that
I'm
you're
not gonna
not
get out that
using.
deal because I want to be able to get another truck because don't nobody have trucks right now. So I'm not gonna get out that deal and not have a truck. Period. Because they don't even have another other truck. They don't even have. They care about that bitch.
What they gonna do? They gonna fix it or what they doing with the truck now?
They gonna fix it.
But Buddha, you gotta understand something. My understanding is he done had the truck in there almost a whole month. I
No,
mean,
I just went. My truck been down since last Wednesday, bro.
oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I mean,
Since
I
last
barely
Wednesday,
keep
yeah,
in and out of your channel
you
or
gotta roll
whatnot.
with them punches,
Okay.
boy. It is what it is. You gotta roll with that shit. It is what it is.
Man, the truck went down last Wednesday, man.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay. All right. Cool.
you put 10 bands in it. You understand what I'm saying? You don't put about $20,000 in it. You put 10 bands plus you don't spent another about 5 bands in it. Like
Nah, but Buddha,
it is what it
at this
is,
point,
bro.
he shouldn't even be putting nothing in that truck. He should be just putting fuel and DEF in it and
Just
changing the
be on
oil.
point, man. Be on point. Just I don't know, man. That shit crazy because it's a new truck. But just try
That's
to
what
be
I'm
on
saying.
point. Try to see what they talking about. See what the mechanics talking about. Sometimes it be that wiring hardness. All that shit be going bad.
My homeboy told me, he said, man, ain't nothing wrong with that goddamn truck. Them niggas need to change out that wire harness right there with a manifold right there. He said, all that shit corroded. He said,
Yeah,
don't
see
nothing
that
wrong
they
with
don't
that
be
fucking
wanting
truck.
to do that shit though. They be happening sometimes. Let me tell you something about them Mexicans, bro.
Crazy, man.
Sometimes they don't know how to. We think they know how to do everything. They don't. Sometimes they have to call people in to do shit. They outsource work. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all niggas be thinking the Mexicans know what they doing all the time. They don't be knowing what they doing, man. They have to call. They be trying to outsource source the work and call other
But I'm gonna
people to
tell you,
do it,
but I'm gonna
especially
tell
when
you
it's
something,
electric.
Booty.
Especially
I'm gonna
when it's
tell you
electric.
something. When they plug up their laptop to that truck, that diagnostic link tells them exactly what's going on with that truck. It gives them the troubleshooting steps, what's wrong with the vehicle. The diagnostic link, I mean, that's basically what Daimler, Chrysler use. I mean, Freightliner use.
Right.
They
He
use that
said that what the
diagnostic link.
diagnosis said though.
Well, he's saying low pressure.
It was electrical, right?
Now he's
Yeah,
saying low
manifold low pressure. Well, yeah.
pressure.
That's that electrical shit, bro. That's that bullshit. That's that electrical shit. I already know what he talking about. Anytime it get electrical, all them mechanics don't know how to work on that shit. They have to call other people to do it, or they'll have some guy. They be like, "Oh, I gotta wait till my guy get here." The guy don't even work at the shop. That's some motherfucker that be at the house or just work for themselves that they know.
So you saying when the Mexicans
Calvin,
leave
what
too much
going
work
on,
on the
boy? You ain't
table,
get
they
no
call
haircut
somebody else?
yet.
What's going on? I see a whole lot of people at the table.
Motherfucker
Boy,
said
lagged up.
quiet money. It's a quiet money. Don't make no money. You make all the money.
I just read up on that manifold low pressure, man. That might be as simple as a throttle body, bro.
That
Hey,
throttle
Cooley.
body piece ain't even that much either. It's like
Hey,
120.
Cooley.
Yo,
Hey, Cooley. Hey, don't
yo.
Josh Favor book me from good. Hey, don't Josh Favor book me from good time.
What? Good was a good time.
I'm trying to figure out who you favor.
Anytime you need a.
I'm trying to figure out who you fight real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I've been told a fat ass. I've been told a heavy set Kanye West. That's about it.
I think you favor monkey nuts. I can find some monkey
Yeah.
nuts right.
Snorlax versus Gengar.
Goddamn.
That's fucked up.
They used to call you
Who that
ginger.
ass Snorlax?
They used to call you ginger ale, nigga.
I'm talking all that shit. I ain't even. Let me pull up, man. So y'all can roast me. Hold on.
Hey, Kyle.
What y'all
Hey,
talking about? What's yeah? What's
that's
up?
my nigga
What
right
up,
there,
Black?
man.
What up, Buddha?
Man, what's up, man?
Ain't shit.
Man, hey, Landstar on some bullshit, bro.
Oh, they on they picky shit, man.
Yeah, they is, man.
They'll say no to one and let a dummy in.
Hey, they be on some bullshit, bro. That's
What
why
they
I be
do?
having to move the way I move. That's why I be having to do my own thing, cause you know what I'm saying? They be getting to looking at my shit and then be on some bullshit, man.
Yeah. I know how
Listen,
they
if the
is.
recruiter ain't no lady, it'd be hard for me to, you know what I'm be honest with you. If it's not like a lady or nothing, name Miss Pam or some shit like that, I ain't gonna get on.
Miss Pam.
I'm just saying though, if it ain't no lady, I ain't gonna get on. That's why I be having to do my own thing. I be forced to do my own thing. I gotta do my own thing like Brandon, man. People don't be trying to fuck with me, man.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, do what I do.
Hey Kyle, boy, they told me Landstar had a load. Hey Kyle, look here. Hey, plus, where you at?
Don't
Hey
start,
Kyle,
man.
they
Don't
said
start
Don't
they
that
do it.
shit,
told me
man.
Landstar had a
Don't
load
do
going
it.
500 miles paying 10 bands, man.
Don't start that shit, man.
On where? On what? A step deck or RGN?
But look, you
Oh, that's
ain't getting number
oh that's
41% though. That's all you get.
that's some shit A plus done made up.
Nah,
Put
man. Don't
money on the
start that
table.
shit, bro.
No, listen, you ain't getting number 40-something percent though, my nigga. You know,
Oh man.
Landstar got them exclusive loads.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hey,
I don't know what they're doing over there right now. Sure, I got one truck left, so they ain't say nothing to
It's
me
a.
about it.
Oh man, they did you dirty, Leak.
Who? Who did me dirty?
Oh man.
Oh, you got one truck still over there, leak.
Yeah, I still got one truck left.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. So, but it'll be out of there. I think it'll be out of there by like June, maybe before that.
That's my OG, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
Landstar not good to mess
Kyle, my
with.
OG.
J.O. It's more of a stepping
Cooley,
stone, you
man.
know.
Where I could get one of them lease trucks from, bro? Talk to me,
You work
man.
with them and leave.
What lease
Huh?
truck?
I need to get me a truck, man. Talk to me, bro.
It's gonna be tough to get one, man.
Where you
Yeah,
at?
Everything.
that
Where you
shit
went at?
crazy.
I was where you at when when you first was started?
I got mine from MAC.
MAC?
Yeah, out of Springfield.
Okay, I thought you went to like Accelerated Leasing or one of them places like that. OTR
Nah,
Leasing.
I went
nah,
to Accelerate.
nah. I got traditional financing.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was 2 years ago though.
Hey
You know.
man, hey Josh, they told me F2F got a credit cleaning plan, man.
Got a what?
Josh,
They're handing
they
out
told
belt
they
buckles
told me
and posters
F2F
too.
got a credit cleaning plan, but they only do 80% though.
F2F handing out posters.
That's tough.
Josh got some in his bedroom, man.
Yeah, man,
Hey, hold
He
on.
got home. He got home. He put them up immediately
F2F the
for
shit
life.
though, bro.
Look,
I ain't gonna lie, F2F the shit to me. I mean, some people just like
Oh
nah,
no,
I know I like fucking with you, man.
we just we
I
just
like
fucking
some
with
fucking
you.
people
with you,
left
man.
Snyder making $2,000 a week on their lease, and now they bringing home $5,000 or $6,000 a week. So
Unlimited crab leg sign up bonus.
even them niggas bringing
Hey,
home $5,000 or $6,000, they still paying $1,100 a week for their truck. They
you eating
still let
crab
them
legs
bring
for
home
you
$5,000 or
eating crab legs and shrimp linguine and shit for 3 weeks straight,
bro,
nigga.
they
You getting money?
my nigga Chinese, the dude Chinese at the Chinese place, he talking about I got king crab. I said, fuck them king crab. Give me the snow crab. Nigga, I ain't finna give you no $40 for no one leg. Nigga, you crazy?
Nickname Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, give me the snow crab. Fuck that goddamn king crab. I want that big regular motherfucker. Give me that goddamn the snow. Come back tomorrow. Motherfucker, give me my motherfucking crabs when you get your ass kicked out in the Chinese place.
You got F2F stickers on the RT.
Nah, nigga.
Got him on the license. Got him on the license plate.
Nah, bro. I got Boss Stables on my damn car.
On the front though.
I ain't got nothing on my car. On my goddamn truck. You know what I'm saying? On my F2F transport on my truck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, though.
Hey, y'all my brothers, man. Y'all my family, man. Man, let me tell you something. Boy, hey. Man, let me tell you something, man. You do look, Josh, you be talking about that investing. You need to invest your money. Investing in your money, you're not gonna lose. You're not gonna lose investing. Kyle just be quiet. He don't tell y'all. He invests too. He be up there laughing and joking. That nigga be investing heavy. He just don't say nothing, man. And I ain't trying to put your business out there, Kyle. My bad. I know you don't like your business.
Oh, nah, man.
But investing, you ain't gonna lose no money. It's good to do that.
Invest in what?
It's like I say, like right now, it's a red market right now. Cause it's a little crash, little low key correction going on right now. But that ain't nothing. But like companies like Tesla, it's just somewhere to have your money, bro. It's better to have your money in the investing than having a lot in the bank, unless you doing something. I know a lot of y'all run businesses.
Yeah. You gotta put it somewhere. You know, let it work.
Yeah, you got your money sitting in the bank. The inflation is gonna outpace the,
I literally cursed Chase
Hey,
Bank
Buddha,
out the other day. I think I
what
was on the phone
about
with Cooley.
Safe Moon? You heard about Safe Moon, Buddha?
I think I was on the phone with Cooley the other day, and I was trying to do something with the bank, something with some money, and something went wrong. I said, man, I'm better off just giving it to Bitcoin. I said, fucking with y'all asses, man. They got mad on the phone when I told them that. I was like, I'm tired of y'all crap, man. Like, I had some money get like tied up, crossed up, or whatever the other day. I'd rather put it in something else instead of letting the bank hold it.
Well,
I mean, they say that the best investment is in yourself. I mean, shit.
StreamYard tripping. Buddha got kicked out. T Hill. Y'all heard somebody got their ass shot up in Dallas by the TA.
No.
Something with a car and a truck or something.
Hey, Kelvin. We got that balls on the nigga.
I'm looking like bro from Joyride.
Hey, you see, Mac Hike got them Dodge, baby.
Oh, you wrote it up?
Yeah, they wrote. I'm gonna take it to the crib on tomorrow.
He getting a dolly.
Hey, it's a 5500. It's not a 3500. They bitches a 5500.
Call me Dooley. Okay. That's you, Josh. New nickname. Call me Dooley.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
there you go.
It's a good investment, man. I mean, if the truck go back down again,
Y'all tripping, man.
Jump in that motherfucker and keep riding, bro.
Yeah, your shit freezing over there. Your shit freezing.
StreamYard tripping, man. Hey, look here. Look here, man. Invest your goddamn money, y'all. Stop being buzzed out, man. Put your invest
Nigga,
your
I
money,
do
man.
invest, nigga. What you talking about? I made money off the Robin Hood, but it ain't for YouTube.
Get some. Listen,
Yeah.
get Dogecoin.
Nigga, I got
Hey,
it. I
Buddha,
got
what
over
about Safe Mode?
1,600
Get
shares.
That nigga got
Dogecoin,
it.
man.
That nigga fucked
What
up
about Safe
like 2
Mode,
days
bro?
before that shit ran
Yeah.
up.
What about Safe Mode, Buddha? Oh, he gone. Fuck.
I
Yeah, he
sold
had Dogecoin. We was
I
talking
sold
about
the
it.
shit. I sold the shit 2 days before the shit went up. I turned around and put $10 back in that bitch. That $10 turned to $40 the next fucking day. I said, what the fuck? I just fucked up.
Tragic.
Oh like,
Could have
dang.
been how many of them you bought
I had
the
bought
first time?
1688.
You'd have had almost about $800, I guess, something like that. Well, it depends on when you bought them. So,
But you best believe, nigga, every week, nigga, I'm putting $20 in that bitch. I don't give a fuck. $20 going down in that motherfucker every week.
yeah, I was on the phone talking. Oh, I forgot who the hell I was talking to, man. All of a sudden, I looked down at my phone. I was like, "What the fuck just happened to my shit? Like, there was something crazy just happened." Went in there, started looking. I was like, "Oh shit!" I started scrolling through all my joints. I looked down. I was like, "Oh shit! This shit done took the fuck off." I'm like, "Damn!"
That
I
nigga
throw
said
some more in there.
That nigga said Elon Musk to the moon, nigga.
That shit went off.
That shit dropped like hell because, you know what I'm saying, CAJ, you gotta say the nigga like that now, you know what I'm saying, CAJ Transport, you know what I'm saying, the nigga say he got his authority, so you gotta call the nigga by his first name, CAJ. But anyway, nigga.
CAJ.
The nigga say he had 18,000. He say he sold at 12,000. You see how fast that shit dropped, boy?
Gotta wait, man. Gotta wait it out. He should have waited. But you can still get in, you know. I ain't even touching mine. I'm just
Nah,
letting it
I
sit.
ain't selling. I ain't selling, man. I'm buying the dip. I ain't selling. I'm finna put 600 in there tomorrow. Tomorrow Dodge Day, but I ain't selling. I'm buying the dip.
Can you use like an app for that shit, or you gotta have like you gotta go online on the computer for that?
Robin Hood.
Robinhood,
What's the other
I'm
one?
already
A
up because I
Weeble.
was in on 4 cents.
so Acorn, Robinhood, Weevil.
Yeah. Yeah, I got in at 2 cent, and then I got in between the rest of
Oh, y'all
it.
making all the money over there, huh?
Yeah, they getting
Yeah.
that paper.
Trying.
I've been
I guess I could figure it out. But if I spend $1,000 on 10 cents a share, how much you'll make if it go up? I, I don't know, but shit.
Shit, you spend $1,000 right now, dog. Would that be about 28 cents right now? What are you right now, boo?
If it
Nah,
go up,
that bitch like
go up.
42. Last time I checked, unless it dropped over the last 2 hours.
That motherfucker dropped.
To hold the coins, do you need like to buy like a virtual wallet or something?
You
I
need
Or
got
a
like,
cash
ledger.
up for Bitcoin. Shit.
yeah, I know Cash App got that Bitcoin stuff in the stocks. But like when you invest in them stocks, like them coins and all that, do you need like some type of virtual wallet for that?
No.
It's
It's
best
a
to get one. Um, X said they tried to rob his ass, and somebody tried to hack his shit and take his money.
Hey, I got some questions about the cryptocurrency.
goddamn.
I don't have any, but I know you. I'm listening to you guys, so it's kind of hard for me to decipher what the hell is going on with the cryptocurrency. So you guys are taking American money, U.S. dollars, and converting it over to a cryptocurrency. That's my first question.
No, you
Yeah,
just
you
buying
buying
crypto, man.
coins. You buying coins with your dollars. So
Okay.
if a coin worth 4 cents, and you put $60 on it, then you're gonna what's 60 divided by 4? That's how many coins you're gonna have.
Okay, so
And if that coin at 4 cent and it go to $1, go ahead.
you converting the money over into a cryptocurrency, and you're going to grow a profit from an investment, and then you're going to pull the money out at some point and convert it back over to crypto. I mean, back over to the U.S. dollar.
No,
So
I
you're going to
mean,
leave it.
you're
if you
gonna
dealing with a
sell it.
broker like Robinhood or Fidelity or
Mhm.
Coinbase, whatever, if you sell your cryptocurrency at whatever it's worth at the time, then that's how much money you gonna have.
So so this cryptocurrency is like stock,
You feel what I'm
and
saying?
is it regulated? It's
It
regulated and
is
it's
stock.
legal, right?
I don't know, cause my stock won't let me buy it. My brokers won't let me
Yeah,
buy it.
some brokers do things they won't let you buy it.
Okay,
Like you
so
can't get. I don't think you can get Dogecoin uh on the Cash App deal and stuff like
So
that.
so
so
so so all of them not on the stock exchange then, right?
Yeah, cause I got J.P. Morgan. They won't let me buy it.
okay, does this stock give you the information about their company and all that, like what they do with your investment?
You heard him?
What you said, some of y'all got
He
it
asked
like mic
he
down or something. What you said?
he asked
Somebody
he
mic
asked
is
about
like.
the portfolio of the stock. Is there a portfolio that
I
you
think he
know
said
you
something
can?
about giving out
Oh yeah,
information.
yeah,
Do they
yeah. You
get?
want to look at the balance sheet. It's called a balance sheet. You can go to Yahoo Finance and you look at the balance sheet. And how you find a good company is you look at their debt. You know what I'm saying? And you see if it's good debt or bad debt. You understand what I'm saying? Then you look at how much money they're making every quarter. You feel what I'm saying? Because in order for any company to get on the market, they got to be transparent. If they ain't, then they ain't on there.
Okay,
I
so
guess he's saying does
So
that
you
apply
get,
to crypto?
yeah. I'm still learning about crypto, but cause crypto is kind of it's different. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's an actual currency. So
right,
it's not a business, so it doesn't have a balance sheet.
right. So
So
technically,
I'm
what you
still learning when it comes to that. But
so
I
let me
mean,
let me
when I'm dealing with crypto, me personally, go ahead, bro.
so basically what we're doing is like what we do like if we go to Jamaica. You as soon as you get off the plane in Jamaica, you take your money and you go to a currency exchange and you turn your dollars into the
That's
money.
forex. Nah, that's forex. Uh-uh. Nah, you
So you're
not with
not
crypto.
doing
That's
that.
that's 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 forex. Nah,
Okay.
I actually I do forex too. But
Okay.
I mean, it's real simple. Listen, when you're dealing with trading, you just want to keep it simple in your mind. You don't want to get too crazy with it, cause it
I,
it
I
it
I
it it'll
understand
it'll
that, but
it'll, it'll, it'll fuck your brain up.
the reason why I'm asking these questions is because the way I want to start trying to invest in crypto is right out the gate. I want to keep it separate, right? So I want to go work for somebody or do something and get paid initially in a cryptocurrency. Then I can take that cryptocurrency and basically transact the money back and forth. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to take my American dollar and transfer it over into a cryptocurrency.
So you already complicated it.
But that's
You
nah.
already.
But that's how it's working right now. You know,
Okay.
there's no floating cryptos around at the ATM machine. So I mean, it's like
Right, because this is my question. Why not? If crypto is a currency, just like you go to any other country and you use their currency, you could if I went to Jamaica right now and got a job in Jamaica, they're gonna pay me in Jamaican dollars. And then that way I can invest in Jamaican companies and Jamaican stocks with the Jamaican money. I'm just wanting
Okay.
to see why you guys not seeing that portion of it. Anybody? I mean, I know we're trying to take the American dollar, and then Mike, the value of it is based on backed by the military, and then take that and try to make it make different make more money investing in crypto. But at the same time, as soon as you make that money in crypto, say you make $1 million in crypto, you're gonna take it out, because I don't think that's the purpose of crypto. I was thinking the purpose of crypto was to start a whole new thing of
Currency.
money for this, yeah, currency for this generation that's coming up.
You complicate things, man.
It is, bro. Listen,
It's
listen.
both.
It's a money
You
grab,
can
man.
buy
That's all it
stuff
is.
with Bitcoin. You can buy there's certain companies that accept Bitcoin. I think Starbucks do. And there's some other companies that do. Tesla does too. And there's some companies that accept Dogecoin. And it's gonna be more. It's a growing thing. It's growing right now. You know what I'm saying? We at the
Damn.
The
I don't
value,
want to
the
hear
Yeah,
nothing
value of the
about my
dollar,
phone no more, man.
the value of the dollar is decreasing
You gotta invest in 5G.
But
tremendously.
yeah, it's gonna be the new thing, man. Uh, down the
This
road here.
Bitcoin, this Bitcoin ATM machine.
Hmm At one point, people wasn't believing it. I had to tell my wife one day. I said, "Nah." I started when I was putting the money in there. She wanted me to stop doing it, and I said, "You do know they already putting out ATM machines? Oh, you take pictures of everything else, so why you didn't take pictures of that?"
Dang,
Like,
I
all
ain't know they
right,
had
what, like,
ATM
whatever, man.
machine.
You know, like you
That's
believe it if you would.
crazy.
Believe it or not, it's there. So that one day she
You
went to
got
the
it.
store
yeah,
and
yeah.
boom,
It'll be tangible one day. You know what I mean? Maybe
See
in
here.
about 5 years, but it'll be tangible. But definitely, man, currency is decentralizing. So
Yeah, once
all
they
this
eliminate that
crypto,
dollar,
Ethereum and stuff you seeing right now, it's gonna be at a high level, man, because that's just the direction that we going. You know what I mean? The bank's gonna get on board because the bank's dealing with
they're
staying
already in.
relevant. The banks need
See
to
here.
stay
We need to have
relevant.
a
They need people to
conversation.
keep fucking with them.
yeah,
They
The
they
don't
banks
trying
need
to
people
get
already.
rid
talking
of.
about, oh, I
They
can't
trying.
grow my money in the bank. They don't need people talking like that. That's not good for them. So
Yeah,
they
the
they
bank
gonna
already in it.
they gonna get on board.
Yeah, they getting
Yep.
rid of physical cash, so eventually it's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
they're already in it. Shit, I told them the other day at Chase. I said I'd
I
rather just
mean,
throw
we
my
got
shit in
nothing but
Bitcoin. These
plastic
mess.
on us now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they already don't got rid of it. You understand? You just living in the, you just see we waiting on something extreme to happen. Ain't nothing extreme. That's not how the government do shit, man. They never
Yeah,
just gonna show you pigs flying. They ain't finna do that.
basically
They
they
gonna
waiting
show
on the
you. They
calamity.
gonna show you one little wing on the pig, see how you act, and then eventually show you the other one on the other side. But they don't do people. They don't do that. The government don't move like that. But
You'll
it's
see.
it's
You'll
it's a
see. Oh, he's.
process. So the
You'll see.
reason
I'm an
why I say
OnlyFans.
invest in it because that's how you're gonna eat. You're gonna eat being in the front end. You can't eat being on the back end. Then you gonna have to play catch up. You see what Bitcoin at now? Everybody was
Mm-hmm.
talking shit about that 5 years ago. That motherfucker hitting $100,000.
Yep.
You understand? It's this is just currency is changing. The dollar ain't shit. The dollar ain't nothing about 85, 84 cents right now. Dollar ain't even a dollar. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
nigga, we grew up in the dollar wasn't even no dollar. And we grew up in the hood. We done grown up, got jobs and grown ass niggas right now. And the dollar wasn't even a dollar when we was jits. The dollar ain't never been a full dollar. It's always been off. You understand? And then with them, because it's always been problems where they had to print money out. Anytime they got
Yeah,
to print money, it bring the value of the dollar down.
yep,
You understand? So we really done fucked up. Now we ain't fuck up really because we don't do nothing but circulate the money back into the economy. So eventually it'll kind of even out. But it definitely took a blow right now. Because it was already down. So currency is changing. It's being decentralized. People want to be more private, man. They tired of all that government for everybody shit. They want to be private. They want to do business private. And that's just how it is, man. You got a lot of crooks out here with a lot of money, and they want to do their business private. They don't want these people all in their business. So this crypto thing is perfect for them. And you
One
got a
man
lot
put
of
in the
them, a
chat.
lot of them, a
One
lot of
man
them
put in the
brothers say,
chat
go ahead,
said,
brother.
if we short on change, what will we do? We're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna survive. We're gonna barter. We're gonna barter and exchange for services and goods for anything that we got. I mean, we do that now. You don't have to have money to get things done.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
for instance, if you got a car that's sitting in your driveway and it ain't making you no money or it ain't doing no purpose for you, you could call up somebody and be like, "Hey man, you want this car?" And the guy come up and say, "How much you want for it?" He say, $400. He said, "Well, I ain't got $400, but I got an ATV." And you're gonna barter and exchange for services and goods. That's what you're gonna do. And I don't see why we're trying to get away from that. If you barter, that's just as good as having money.
I
That's
mean,
real
T
money.
Hill, who that? That's T
What
Hill
the
talking.
fuck?
Yeah.
T Hill, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, brother. You right, but we ain't going backwards. You feel what I'm saying? All we could do, like you got internet websites that do that. You got apps out here that you can do that on. We not going backwards like that. That's already going on, but we not. It's not. You can basically, you can have. Listen, you can use your car. You can let Lyft and Uber and all them use your car. Or it's some type of app you can have. You can go get your whole bunch of cars and let them use your car and let people drive it and make money, and you'll get paid. You can already. You understand? What I'm saying is, money is decentralizing. You feel what I'm saying? Money, currency, period. It's decentralizing. It's changing right now, and it has to change. That's just what happened. You know, how old you is, brother? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 50.
All right, now you gotta understand something. You ain't been 50 times. You just got them. So we at points in our life where shit like this just happened.
Well, I'm cool
It's
with that,
history.
but I'm
We in
looking
history
at it
right now.
right. I get that, but what I'm looking at is how you're gonna change from what you were used to doing to now, because the money was based on a note, right? When you got a
hmm
dollar, even though it wasn't worth a dollar, it's a note. It's a promise to pay or for services and
It's a
goods with
debt.
this
It's
money,
debt. It's debt. It's debt.
right?
No, the dollar used to be based off of gold and silver until
Yep.
they
Right. But
removed
Right,
it
now it's
from
right,
the
not.
right,
Federal
right.
Reserve.
Yep.
But it's
But
based
It
off the
we
still
know it's not
military.
what
is.
it's based off no more. Y'all know that, right?
Right. It's based off military
It's not.
might.
It's actually not based off nothing. But guess what? McDonald's don't give a damn. You can go over there right now and get your
But
whole
that's why
McChicken
it's
for $1 and some
inflation, though.
change. They don't give a fuck what it's based off of.
It's still based off of gold, but when there's more money than gold, that's when you get inflation.
Assuming
Whatever,
that they
They
man.
they
actually
Right,
took
had
right,
it.
all the
right,
gold.
right.
They
Assuming
made
You
that
know
having gold
somebody went
illegal.
over there a long time ago and bought all the
And
gold.
that's why the new change is coming.
yeah.
Right.
But
You
So
understand? Like,
in order for that change to come, something bad gotta happen, then they introduce it. That's
oh, they
usually how
working.
it goes. Calamity, like when big shit
Right.
happens, like that 2001 9 something, when
9/11.
that shit happened with the planes. So something like that gotta happen for this new shit to come through.
That shit's scary, though, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I think Watson was talking about, like him like having like a homestead and all that. I looked into all that shit. Get your little homestead, beat off grid and all that.
That's real
yeah,
money.
man.
You
Listen,
can't
man.
print
Y'all look.
cows and chickens and food. You can't print that shit. So I mean that's
Yeah.
real. That's why I agree with T Hill. I mean, we can try to go in the future with all this digital stuff, but at the end of the day, you can't beat physical stuff like gold, silver, guns, ammo. You can't beat that.
Yeah, but
Land.
listen, what y'all gotta understand is this crypto shit is gonna be physical one day. They already know what y'all saying. Certain people already know that. You just gotta give them time. A
It's not
whole
based on
Bitcoin
nothing
is
though.
gonna be physical one day. They're gonna have a what the fuck you call it? Yeah, physical version one day.
But
Maybe not though, because you gotta understand something. The world is heading towards digital. They're not
they
going backwards.
You
they
You
seem
they
understand
like
what
already
I'm saying?
got it.
you
It's
seem
like
like you real knowledgeable, but where do you get your information from?
it just I study, man. I
But
study, man.
where are you studying?
I study, man. You understand what I'm saying? When I look at stuff, all I do is All I do is when I look at stuff on a holistic level. So I look at everything. I don't look at just one side. I don't look at just the side that just want to have guns and go in the bunker and go sit down. I don't look at that. I look at everything.
But what
So
is
what
one
I
of
do
your
is I use my
sources? Like,
own mind.
because it seemed like a lot of people don't have the fundamentals, and it seemed like you already way above that. So how do we get on your level, or at least how do we
Nah,
start
I ain't,
educating?
I'm not. What you mean fundamentals for what?
How do we start? How do someone start educating themselves to get to your level?
It
What you
really
mean?
just research into
What's my
one time.
level? I'm
You
trying. I
just
don't know what level I'm on. I'm sitting on it.
Because
I'm paying
because
bills
you
like
seem to
everybody
be
else. What do I know that you don't know,
well. I
or that
mean,
you
you
can't learn or find out?
right. That's what I'm saying. But you seem to be
Yeah,
real knowledgeable, right?
One S125. I ain't doing nothing special, nothing different. At the end of
But
the
how do
day,
you know all of
just like
this?
Oprah, just like Jay-Z, just like everybody here on this phone, I'm paying bills just like everybody else. So I didn't come up with nothing magical, bro. I'm
But
locked in
how do
this
you
shit just
know?
like you.
How do
hey,
you
I
know
got a
what you
question.
know?
Do anybody know how they even
So
get
I mean, what you
cryptocurrency?
try? What you mean? What I know?
Because I try. See, I'm a stock man. I take 700 a month out of my money, and it automatically goes to my stock. I use that like a 401k. But
Okay,
that's like JP Morgan, right? That's like the Chase, right?
right.
So I'm like trying to figure out. I can't get into crypto because they don't let me. It's not on there. So I'm interested in it though because I see it. You know, they show you the news on it. So
All
I'm
right,
trying to
but
figure out
okay,
how
okay, I
do
see
I
what you said. Okay, so
educate.
you said based on stocks, because you just said
Yeah, because
how I
I
know
don't
what I
really.
know. I got to know what you're
Yeah, I
talking
don't
about.
really know. I don't really know. I can't make an educated
Well, look, I'm gonna
decision
tell you
off of
something. All
what
right,
currency.
I'm all right. I got you. I ain't gonna lie. Before I was investing in stocks, I'm gonna come clean. I've been fucking with forex too. I do forex too, so I understand what's called chart analysis. You understand what I'm saying? And I know how to use indicators like a Fibonacci. You understand? 50 moving average, 200 moving average, shit like that. So I could go on Trading View and I can look at Bitcoin and I can know when it's in particular zones and when it's gonna either not necessarily or when it's gonna reverse or when it's just gonna kind of start consolidating. You understand? And when I say consolidating, it means if something's going up and if it's going up and if it's a buyer's market and everything's green and the motherfucker just going up, I can I'm not always right, but just based off my technical analysis, I can predict when it's gonna hit a particular zone and maybe start consolidating a little bit. And
So
it
do
can
you
be I can
call
look at
any of
maybe a
your?
daily, a
Do you
weekly, or I look at or hourly, or four
so
hourly,
so
and
do you
so
call
Yeah,
any
that
of your
forest is
stocks?
a stock pyramid scam, man.
So
It's
do
just
you?
yeah,
play stock
but
market.
all the charts is the same though. That's
Hey,
what you gotta
Exactly.
understand. Something. The charts
but
is the charts.
do you call any of your stocks?
Do I call it? What you mean?
Do you know about options and
Yeah,
stocks?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got an option right now with DraftKings right now. Yeah, I
Do you
put in a little
buy
call.
do you buy
I just got
options
into
or
that
do
though. But
you
go ahead, though.
place
I'm listening, bro.
do you buy options or do you
Put talking
sell
about buyer
options?
puts.
No, no, I'm talking about do you buy them or or do you try to just sell them?
You
Well,
gotta do
if
a
I'm
lot of
up, then
research
I
on those
sell.
options,
You
man.
understand what I'm
You
saying?
need
But
a lot of money.
I fuck with a little bit of options every